know who those two companies are.
Hello, all.
Oh, hey, we're live.
Yeah,
Neat.
we are.
Oh, yeah, I should fucking Discord notification.
I'm taking the reins of this stream. Yeah.
He is.
Welcome.
The trainer wheels come off, boy.
Hello, everyone. This is me, Angelo, with my good friends, Travis and Harvey.
Oh, thank you for including me. I'm a good friend.
Yeah. And this is my
playing
first...
Persona 3.
Yeah, I was playing Persona 3. This is the first game I'm streaming on this channel. The reason I picked it because I love Persona 3. I've played over 1,000 hours and multiple playthroughs of it, so it's gonna be fun. Hopefully.
I have never touched this game.
Now, Angelo,
okay, that's a lie.
This looks like it was on a handheld.
No, this is a PS2 game.
It was a PSP.
Yes.
It was on a handheld. It was on the PSP.
Yeah, I was right, because I don't know two shits
yeah.
on Persona.
Technically, yes, it is on a handheld, but initially it was a PS2 game.
This is the re-release from the original Persona 3 that came out in like 2006.
Okay.
Which adds things like the answer campaign and various personas, which the game will tell in a second.
And I can't believe... I'm so glad Angelo didn't hear that.
What?
So, like, Chain of Memories.
Yeah,
no.
Well, I was saying it got the Chain of Memories treatment when it starts off as a handheld, then gets on. Oh wait, no, the opposite. My bad.
No, it'd be a reverse because it started out. Okay, so we got Persona 3 base. Then we got Persona 3 FES, which is what we're playing, which includes the base game and the answer.
This expanded story that's canon and is hard.
And then later on the PSP, we got Persona 3 Portable, which includes a female
protagonist that may or may not be a pedophile. Depends on who you date.
Yeah! Breaking the patriarchy, yes!
I'm looking at you, Ken.
Arnita Sarkeesian would be proud.
Oh my god.
But to clear some things up before we start, even though I've had beaten this game like multiple times and have, again, a total of 1,000 hours playing through it, I will be using a guide. Not because I need it, it's because I want to do all the social links. And I feel like this is the best. I feel like playing any Persona game, you gotta experience most of the story through the non-combat sections, which are the social building, the social aspects. So knowing what the fuck to say, who the fuck to talk to, and not pissing off people would probably make the game a lot more enjoyable. And some of these stories are great. Some of these Persona 3 social links are definitely a couple of my favorite social links in the series as a whole.
Yeah.
So basically it does the thing where you talk to certain people, but if you use, like, I don't know, Paragon or Renegade type of choices, their attitudes are changed and you get a different outcome ending the game. Correct?
It's more like
to that degree.
Yeah, it's more like
I was just trying to find like a good, like, simplified comparison. Not exactly like BioWare.
Yeah, of course. It's
choices.
Yeah. We can definitely go into it.
I was thinking more like Indiana Jones and Fate of Atlantis, where there's certain choices where you can, like, take a female companion with you or not.
Well, I'll be taking a lot of female companions. If the game has anything to say about
it. Oh, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
But
especially a certain one that starts with A. We'll meet later.
Now,
let's read this little.
What's with this woman about potentially being a pedophile?
You can.
There's a. Yeah, I'll let Angelo explain it.
Okay, so for whatever reason, since you're playing, the new version of the game, you get to play a female protagonist. And sorry if I'm stalling. I just want to explain this quick to RB since he's the fleshling to the Persona series.
I am but a weakling hatchling.
So Atlas wanted to add something, new and interesting, fun, exciting. So they added the opportunity for you to play as the female version of their main character in this game. And being the female version of the main character, you get to date some of the male characters, which is, all fine and good. Most of them are around your age, except one. And that would be one of your party members later on, who is a mere 10-year-old boy.
Yep.
Now, it's implied. It's implied that during the end of a social link, you may or may not have relations with a certain character you really like. So the little dark joke going around the community said, well, he may have been around with a 10-year-old.
God, our just intensified. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Yeah. Because I know there's another Persona game where you, the main character, can have a relationship with your teacher, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's the 5th game.
Yep, that's 5.
Yeah.
That's my go-to relationship in that game.
I'm sure nothing happens. It's just a little sussy vodka.
Nothing happens between Ken and female protag, or nothing happens between teacher and Akira.
Ken.
Because I can guarantee shit happens between teacher and Akira.
God.
Dude.
All right, let's may begin the story of Persona 3 from here with new features. Would you
dating a 10-year-old?
If you're playing Persona 3 for the first time, we recommend that you start with this move. Thus, those who have already played the game can enjoy the new features that have been added. Do you want to know what they are added? Yeah, sure, why not? Several popular personas have been added, as well as a special social link.
Fuck yeah.
Interactions with other Persona users as well as social links have been enriched. Combat has also been enhanced with an optional hard difficulty mode for an extra challenge, as well as a new
like
weapon
a
fusion.
An
ability.
It sounds like. Oh, sorry. Go on.
It enables you to create new weapons by fusing personas. There are also many new requests that can be undertaken at the Velvet Room. Beyond those, there are other enhancements for experienced player to continue the game. Yes, continue.
It sounded like a press briefing or something you find in the manual of the box that you got the game from.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like we got these new features right now. Like way back when they tried to sell games really hard.
Well, this is the enhanced version of a game. You got to know what's in it. And again,
blasting processing power.
Exactly. Persona 3 has the best blast processing power. If you have saved
what does that even mean?
Persona 3, some things from that save can be transferred over. Things are transferred are personas in the compendium. Non-fusion spells combination, academics, charm, and courage rankings, items gained from social links and have max reach transfer. No. New to game without transferring data? Yeah. Game's learning. Collect difficulty. I'm gonna play normal baby bitch mode.
No, you ain't gonna play that baby shit. No, you're gonna play hard.
You're gonna play on easy.
We're gonna play on easy to man the game. I will be playing normal because my problem with the newer Persona games is their hard difficulties are usually bullshit. They're usually just the enemies hit harder and you get less XP, making you grind more, which is a problem because this game really does not like you grinding in it. So we're gonna play.
It's like that animation Happy Souls where the big guy goes like, "Is this easy?" No, it's quite challenging.
Yeah, because we'll find out later, but there's a cool mechanic in this that I fucking hate and why I play portable because it's almost non-existent.
Yeah. This setting is intended for experienced gamers. You will also be able to enjoy the normal challenge of battle, which requires a certain degree of strategy. Don't be a dumb fuck. It requires you to use a little bit of your head.
Don't be an idiot.
Once you have begun this setting, cannot be changed without resetting the game. Continue? Yes, of course.
You fool. What have you done?
This shit ain't real.
Characters
if you think it's real, you're fucking crazy.
Depicted are purely fiction. Any similarity is wrong. And
this means everything in this game happens.
Time never waits. Deliver us all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter. Heart edge.
When you walk away.
I walk a lonely road.
The only one that I have ever known.
Don't know where to go.
We get a
That's me.
lights.
Moonbeam.
That was me for like an hour in Dark Souls 2 yesterday. Where the fuck do I go?
Where am I? Oh yes,
Titties.
Lovely. Yeah.
Headphones.
Yeah.
And
I don't know
ruffians.
if they're good or not.
Well, this is what 2009.
Oh look, an MP3 player.
Yeah, it's 2009.
I haven't seen those in a while.
Modern time.
Yes, modern time. Thanks for making me feel young.
Was the distant future 2005? All I wanted to do was chill out.
Yeah, I mean, for those who don't know,
the year is 2005.
All these games take place
was still around.
on canonical years. So
Yeah.
the technology is dated within the year.
Yep. Also, we're about to witness a sewer slide.
An attempted sewer slide.
Yes, attempt.
Why did that lady dress her dog up like that?
Don't you fucking judge her.
Oh, I thought that was a dog. No, that pistol she's holding almost looks like the it was a pistol called an Aerojet, where the bullets are just basically rockets.
Oh.
It is about as unconventional as you can get.
I can imagine. Sounds like a fucking Fallout weapon.
It was proposed to be like a space gun during a space race.
Also, I'm glad they gave Yukari at least toenails. Like, there's a lot of images in like anime or like still frames where it shows feet and they have like no features. And it fucking bugs the shit out of me.
No toe. Oh god. No, I can't.
Don't even go there.
Oh Christ! Gotta calm down a little bit. I'm hitting the red. Beacon.
Ah, it's alright.
Yes, I would love to have my Atlas MP3 player.
Exactly. They make the best MP3 and the best headphone and the worst clocks.
Oh fuck! I guess we're in Berserk now. Fucking eclipse is happening.
Oh yeah.
I like how he just like saw that and didn't give a shit.
Yeah, like, look at it. I wouldn't give a shit. Dolphins everywhere. The sky's green. Why would I care?
The moon is in a weird shape. It's not round. Like, what the fuck?
He's chilling. He's big pimping. He's walking down the middle of the street. Trying to find where he lives.
The sky was dark and the moon was yellow. Rain came tumbling down.
The water's red.
Yeah.
You know, when I look at this animation, I kind of always wish there was like a Pat Labor game or something.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
I've been waiting a long time for you.
God, look at that forehead.
Hi, Yuri Lowenthal.
Boy in the striped pajamas.
Yeah.
It doesn't end the way the movie does.
No, that movie broke me, man.
All it says is that you'll accept full responsibility.
Faith in humanity has not been restored.
I'm glad this kid came back in the sequel, Catherine.
Wait, is Catherine part of the
Now, kind of.
it's kind of like soft can, like Jurassic Park Trespasser, where it's sort of between the books and the movies, but the dates are wrong.
So for the name, I'm gonna go with the canonical manga name.
Arson.
Because I don't like the new name he was given.
Oh, what's the new name?
Makoto Yuki. I like Minato Arisato.
Yeah.
I got confused for a second. Wait, no, that's how Japanese names are. Last name first, then first name.
No one can escape time. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears and cover your eyes.
I've never beaten this, but man, have I heard this opening so many goddamn times.
And so it begins.
Very intimidating. He got flexed on by a 10-year-old.
Help! I'm being bullied by a 10-year-old.
Telling you we're gonna die, and everyone's gonna die.
Hi, Pinky.
Oh
Why
shit!
about
She
to
got
pull
a
a
gat.
gun on us?
She packing.
Hey, not 12 anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, you
We're lucky
fucking main
she didn't
character.
shoot us.
Minato was fucking terrified. What the fuck was out there?
He goes, it's like, what the fuck, man? I was just getting a room for a hotel.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name
Hey,
is
Redhead.
Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of
No,
the
it's not.
students
It's
in the
Redhead.
storm.
It's right.
It is
Who's he?
Burnett.
Hey,
He's a
Brunette.
transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here.
Wait, what happened to Redhead?
He'll
No,
eventually
she
be
changed her
included in
name.
the boys'
Yeah,
club.
within mid-seconds, he did the paperwork and everything.
Is it okay for him to be here?
Hell,
Yeah.
it's funny script.
I guess we'll see.
It do
It
be
is
funny.
You do be
Oh,
funny.
I'm sorry.
This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a
Is
junior
your
this
sickness
semester.
keeping you up? Because I know that happened to my mom last night.
Hey.
She kept coughing and waking up and was up all night.
Why do you have a gun?
Yup. My
Most important question.
yeah.
Well, it's sort of a hobby. Yes, a very expensive one.
Exactly.
Not a hobby, but
Do you have your license for that gun?
you know how it is these days. It's
Yeah,
for
my mom was
self-defense.
coughing to the point of damn near vomiting,
Real
so
gun.
Ugh.
I can sympathize with what you're going
Late,
through, Owl.
So you should get some rest.
Ugh. At least he doesn't
Your
get.
room's
I
on the
hope you're
second
not getting
floor
the
in the hall.
convulsion coughs
thing
where
should
you
already
just
be there.
arch your back and it starts popping.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex.
Show you the way.
That's a
Follow
good
me.
cough.
No, these are not good ones.
That's
Because
in
I
your throat
have-
cough, the almost vomit cough.
Yeah. No, I get the really bad like sneezes where I sneeze really hard. And the same way happens when I get really sick, like vomiting and stuff,
Yeah.
where I just go like, "Why won't you kill me?"
This is it.
I fucking
Pretty easy to remember.
this morning when I went to go to
Right at the end
bed,
of the hall.
I laid down and was woken
Make sure
up
you don't lose your key,
by
or you'll
YouTube because I
never
didn't
get
turn
rid
it
of
off.
it.
I woke up coughing, and I would not stop for like 20 minutes
That kid live here too?
because my fucking
What kid?
throat just kept tickling.
Kid
It's
was
awful.
right there. He was talking around, talking about something about contracts and death and some shit. I don't know.
It was cool. It's a cult dorm. Yukari. Is that what's going on?
Here from the station.
You belong
Is
to a
everything
cult.
okay?
What do you mean?
Should be streaming at 6 megabytes per second.
Oh
You know
look!
when
Oh, there goes Alex. Okay.
Oh, is the stream not coming in well?
Never mind.
Oh, there's Alex.
It
Oh
seems
boy.
like you're all
I'm
right.
here on my dinosaur internet. Hello.
Hey,
Right.
Alex.
Your dinosaur internet.
Well,
Yeah, it's not
figure
great.
it out.
You pop out your stream and push it over here in context.
Speaking of internet, when I was in Boise,
right?
I experienced 5G internet for the first time.
Nice.
was
We're
that?
gonna
Streaming.
change.
I miss
we're-
it so much.
So to check that, it's under File, Settings. And then it's the Output. And under Output, it should say like streaming, recording, audio. It should have those tabs up there.
A bitrate
And
6000.
then you'll see. Yeah. Okay, so it's the same as mine.
Not coming in well? Is it choppy?
Yeah, what do you ask?
Well, Owl was talking about. So I want to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Under the hood, more like.
Good under the hood.
Yeah.
I'm sure you still have more questions, but let's save them for later.
Stream is way
okay?
better with buffering than Travis or Alex. Better
Weird.
with buff. Are you saying better with buffering because it includes buffering, or better with buffering because ours suck, and his doesn't buffer?
It's not buffing up.
Oh, that's because he's streaming at a quality of 818p.
The native resolution of the PS2.
I thought it was 480p.
In parentheses, after I say that, it's not.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, when you got the original cables for the PS2, it's like this whole screen is covered in Vaseline for almost every
Yeah, well, it's
game.
probably because we'd stream it.
Morning. Did you sleep okay?
What fucking resolution do I stream at?
I stream at 1920 by 1080.
Senpai asked me to take you to
It buffers too much, probably. Yeah. Need to get better internet when I move out. Okay, so I'm okay spending a bit much on
Yeah,
the
I
internet.
stream at 720p.
As long as my rent's lower than it used to be, I can spend a bit more on the internet. Oh man, I love how mundane this opener is. Now I say this at the worst possible time because we're about to see the fucking Tokyo Super City. But like, I love how mundane this game is. Behold, the city of Babel.
Yeah, Tatsumi Point Island.
Look,
I'm
it's
on
Neo
the sea.
Tokyo in the far
Tatsumi,
future of 2009.
Tatsumi Port Island's artificial, right?
Yeah. Artificial
Okay.
island.
It's by the.
Not-
by
it's
the
not a real
creator- by the
island.
creator group. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean as in like those artificial islands in Dubai.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the artificial islands in Dubai that serve no purpose.
Just a school.
Everybody in these anime cutscenes look like early hentai characters.
It wasn't made in
Hope
2006.
you like it.
Hope you like early hentai.
The classics.
Oh, those socks look terrible. Those are Grandia socks.
Look at the floor texture.
Yeah.
Those little wooden slabs right next to Yukari, they're misaligned. I hate
There's
that.
something to be
They
said about
are, yeah.
the. There's something to be said about the like Japanese console style development, which is nobody's ever going to see this at a higher resolution. So let's just make this look really good for what it is, and then you crank up the resolution, and you're just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like every
My eyes.
scene in Persona 4 Golden is so unsettling now because you can tell most objects are just photographs.
Oh my
Oh
god, it
yeah,
just
fucking
Oh,
P4
look at those
Golden
socks.
on PC looks
ew.
really
They look like cum
bad
socks.
sometimes.
They're Grandia. I describe them as Grandia socks. They look like 3D objects in Grandia, or those 3D
You
sprite
could-
objects in
Hey,
Grandia.
look at them.
You could probably throw those on the ground and it just make a clink,
They
clink,
shatter.
clink.
They shatter.
They
Let's.
have mushrooms growing on them.
There's a lot of memorable characters in this hallway.
Yeah.
I
The
know
two
there's
students.
Yes, like female student.
Hey,
I
I know
God,
there's an HD mod
are you
being
wearing your pee? Just started. Are you out to find
made for this.
find somewhere to change the formal clothes? I guess.
Some
Okay,
normal
okay,
clothes.
fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Hey, where's my homeroom posted? Right there. Fucking idiot.
Hey,
You're a class F, Gaz. The fuck,
Hey.
man.
hey, Makoto Yuki. We've been friends for a good long while, and you know my brother has bad legs. What should I get him as a birthday present?
Hey, it's a math room
Sneaker,
teacher.
New
fucking
leg.
shoes. One of your dialogue options is shoes.
Give him a pair of socks.
Get him a pair of shoes. Oh, hey, it's Funky Teacher.
Yeah. He just wants to deal, or she wants to deal. I think it's a girl.
It is, yeah. I think she's like your history teacher.
I'm
No,
here
no,
to
she's
make a
not. She's
deal with
carrying geography or geometry shit.
Math. Can't find your name. Oh God. We gotta look again.
Yeah, there's no note that says Weed Man on the board.
Class F.
Why is the boards? Oh God, this place is so like new age. Fucking like the misshapen state of the boards.
Hey, phone.
I was
Easy.
looking for
Hey, it's Bebe.
I was
That's
looking to
still the real
see if
samurai. Samurai. No, we don't. We can see the
No.
society in. Wow, but this is great. I wish I also became the samurai. Yes, that's it. That's it.
Oh man.
Oh yes, a foreign exchange student.
Not busy from here, but you're on the same page. I will
man,
not
looking
be
to
talking
see
in that
if I
accent.
Gotta love it. Gotta love the Daikokujin Arcana.
It's
fucking
library.
This fucking school strikes me as the kind that's like, now say the Pledge of Allegiance to Emperor Hirohito before class starts.
Let's hit the. Let's hit
So
that
I'm
one.
I'm trying to see if I can find where the fuck I saw something about an HD mod for this game.
Mhm.
And I found a video for the controllable party members mod, and I'm
Mhm.
looking at the comments and I'm seeing I'm gonna miss the amount of time Mitsuru's Marin Karen misses.
11th grade. Yep.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see.
Wow.
In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago?
1999, 10 years ago.
Oh, my
God,
girlfriend was born in '99.
Busy, I didn't
I
have
was
time
born
to
in
read this
94.
beforehand. I'm Miss Tori
it's like
Yu,
5.
your opposite. Welcome to our school.
Will be nice.
I was.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
4.
Wow, such
No, I was
enthusiasm.
3.
You'll not see that a lot.
Yeah, I was
Have you
3.
seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we
God,
need
that was
to
so
go to
long
That's
the
ago,
my
I'm
class.
old.
Do you want my ass?
naming ceremony will be starting soon.
Too
Oh, wait, what?
bad.
Follow me.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
We gotta wait till
You have
Persona
to-
5 for that.
No, there's a later quest line that involves. Never mind.
I like this guy.
Alright.
I like his
Yeah, yeah.
portrait
Last
in
time you guys
Portable, where
played
he's the fat old man.
Hmm.
What's up, Tyler?
When was the last time you guys played Borderlands?
Never.
Like
Never.
last year or 2 years ago? I don't know.
Did you guys ever beat the game?
I never
Fuck
touched
no, are you
Borderlands
kidding me?
3.
Oh,
I want to beat the other games first. I still have to beat the first one and pre-sequel.
oh
This
God.
first one's really hard to get into.
It is. That
Not.
game's ugly as fuck.
I
Oh,
don't-
the First
I
one's
don't-
great.
I don't have any trouble with it because I haven't put an ungodly amount of time into 2 yet. So I'm just like, hey, this is just the baseline.
I
I-
put too much
maybe,
time
I
into
I have no idea.
Borderlands 2.
I would say he does. Fuck it.
And this
Yeah.
guy's trying to give an orientation speech, and all the kids want to talk about is Borderlands. This truly is. That's
Yeah.
Come on, man, we gotta play Borderlands 2.
You know, I,
Just
uh,
release a new DLC.
That's how you beat the
After
Wobble
spend-
Gobbler, dumbass.
After
Come on, we gotta
spending
get the
how
secret
much
weapon.
time in Borderlands 2 did I spend? Let me check this.
I love. I just know this woman for more than what 2 hours, and I'm already spreading rumors that she had a boyfriend. She's a good friend.
Oh man, I've put I have put a large amount of time into Borderlands. So I put 65 hours into that game.
I put
I've only put
There was a-
53. Are you kidding me?
those are
Check it,
rookie
that's
numbers.
way
I spent way more time on Borderlands 2.
Check
on
the 360.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, what the fuck's on the 360? I wonder then.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I think
You
I
run
would've-
Basket Run Valiant.
Wow.
Who are you?
I also like to mix up my syllables for comedic effect.
Yeah, comedic effect.
Well, I mean, you know.
Did you
Yeah,
have a
for
beard
long
in 8th
stream,
grade?
Yeah, no. After
Yeah,
spending
go.
what was probably 100 hours altogether, if
Nah,
not more,
that's Soul Patch.
I don't like Borderlands 1's art style, or not art style, environmental style.
Tyler,
The
when I
gameplay is fine. It's the environment. I don't like
Yeah.
desert.
Tyler,
I'm
when
fucking
I
sick of desert.
when I play the game, I will be sure to invite you on because it's on my list of games to stream.
All right.
Borderlands 2 is.
And I'll be there too because I hate myself and I'll still play Borderlands 1.
Every single time we've attempted to do a quote unquote full playthrough of that game, we get like 4 hours in and you're like falling asleep.
I had the same
Because every
problem
time it's
playing
like
by
a fucking
myself.
break.
Oh, yeah,
It's not
right.
because we're falling asleep, it's because it fucking breaks and doesn't
I
work
may
right.
It must be fate.
must be fate.
Must
It
be
it might be more
Oh, so
functional.
hold
than
you
Tyler.
go. It's not you, the
Yeah.
wrong game. Yukari.
Yeah,
Yukariko.
same thing.
Who's that mysterious talking garbage can?
Wait, where?
You two came to school together this morning.
The one in the pink.
What's up with that?
And I
Why does
played
that
this-
garbage can have hair?
I didn't beat this game, but I spread it. Like I convinced so many people I knew to actually play this game, and they've gone on to beat it. Like since I've played it, I have not
Yeah.
beat this yet. I've gotten most of the way through.
Hey, you didn't say anything to anyone about, you know what? Did
He's
you?
right here.
I was
Good
gonna
days.
say, don't fucking word it like that in front of someone random, Yukari.
Oh,
Junpei's standing right
I'll keep my
there.
mouth shut.
I like to think that if you unlock that choker of hers, her head just falls off, Wolf Among Us style.
Yeah.
She whispers that and the whole class hears. They turn their heads.
Yeah.
You just a quick like.
Wait a minute.
You just hear everyone's necks pop and just staring right at you. You're like, oh,
I just met him yesterday,
Ow.
Alright.
and there's
ow, the arch of my foot is cramping. Ow!
Bro, feels bad, man.
Hold on.
I've gotta go. I've got some.
Her hands
Obvious
in chat.
mistake,
Her hands
critical
chat,
damage.
You better not start any
Well, I'm
rumors.
doing like my third playthrough of Borderlands 3 right now.
Nice.
It won't stop uncramping. It hurts really.
Nice. Have you tried Tiny Tina's Wonderland yet?
No, I'm poor.
That's fair.
But hey, it's your first day.
I did have a job interview the other night.
She's actually pretty
Nice, nice. Have you tried going through a contractor like on staff for manpower?
I smoked too much weed to do that.
Super fun, Junpei.
It's-
The funnest.
So do I, but I usually just take a break for a week and drink a shit ton of water and it's fine.
Yeah. Nah.
Okay, stop cramping. Oh my god, that hurt.
All right.
It felt
fair
like
enough.
somebody stabbing my foot.
Look, all these.
No, hey,
all these
it's
special
selfie.
characters.
Oh yeah, it is
Hey,
selfie.
Takihiko.
What the hell?
Yeah, and he's about to tell those bitches to leave.
Cuz.
I'm too pretty.
I'm too pretty. He says that to the girls.
I'm
too pretty. You
beautiful,
can't
only love
fuck with me.
myself. Dude, you're
Don't-
beneath me. You're not even pretty as I am.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Whoa.
Oh,
Hey, now,
Firstly,
this
we
is
already
a
go with the
family-
hard R, huh?
No,
Hey,
wait
now,
till the
this
that's
is
good
a-
enough.
Oh yeah, the same
Now
with
this
this.
is a
fuck it.
family-friendly.
this
I
is, this is a good Christian stream.
I have
Fuck
such
you.
a headache. I have such a headache.
Fuck these.
Oh. Don't you love it how in high school girls would come into rooms yelling and then they'd bitch at you for saying anything back to them because I had headaches? Sorry.
Oh, fucking
I should
hated it.
What about you? Hey, what you doing? I'm doing nothing.
Sleeping.
Oh, he's pretty tired, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early tonight. Okay.
Make sure you do the Persona 3 FES tradition of shitting 3 times in a row before bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say make sure you go to the bathroom first, multiple times.
Okay.
Yeah, inspect
Gotta make
inspect,
sure everything's out.
inspect the ladies' room to make sure that you can't go in.
Bathroom's down here, right?
You're nope, other way.
Yeah.
Straight ahead. There you
Oh,
go.
here it is.
Yeah.
Bam. It's the men's restroom. Go in.
This is the men's restroom.
So yeah, this game has a fatigue system. Because you're like a normal human being, you have to rest and do things to recover. Otherwise, your runs in the dungeon at night are going to become shorter and shorter.
Feel-
They removed that.
feel
They removed
great.
that. Yeah.
Go
They
in here.
removed that shit. Nope. They removed that shit in later versions of this game because it was annoying. And
Yep.
yeah, that's.
I'll
Yep, this
have-
is an interesting game because there's 2 different versions and they're completely different games.
A funny thing enough, I
Or-
think I have money, but I don't know if I can. What'll happen if I
Animal.
buy anything? Will it actually appear in my inventory since I can't bring it up right now? So I'll
Yeah,
just
you
not
don't
buy
have
anything.
You don't have the
Yep.
privilege to look into your inventory or your pockets.
As
feel
of
bad.
right now, you're basically playing a visual novel.
Basically a normal human. Hey, gray boy.
I'm going out for a bit.
Confident-looking student.
Yeah.
Didn't you see the
Hey,
newspaper?
you
I don't know
confident?
if this is true, but I like to.
There's a lot going on.
I don't know if this is true, but I like to think that in this variant of the model, if he ever uses an animation that uses his right arm, the jacket just fucking stays there.
I've seen it in
It's
the
just
Like, I
like
re-
views.
like it's pinned to his shoulder.
It's due to stress.
Yes, yes.
Like-
Either
like
it's
little
either has a
cape?
little safety pin on there to keep it hold on.
Yeah, right. It has
Good
to be
old
there.
apathy syndrome.
Then, who's them?
Otherwise, it's
You
not
talking
the
about
right
them?
time.
Starting something, Akihiko, something that you know about? You've been talking to some weird people, some
What do you
forums?
mean them?
You have
And in the
fun.
final
What do you
Persona
mean,
game,
those people.
Okay on your own?
in the final Persona game, is the final boss just going to be Sigmund Freud
After that, I can-
or,
I-
or Nietzsche? Because it's like
Nietzsche.
they're
Just getting
yeah, Nietzsche. Well, Freud and Nietzsche's like psychologies are treated like as the villainous entity in pretty much all of these. Not so much Nietzsche, but Freud definitely. And Carl Jung is treated as like his philosophies are more on the heroic side of things. Hell, there's even there's an extended psychology lesson in Persona 4 that you
In
can
this
just
one.
read.
Well,
Oh,
it's
it's in
more of a
this as well?
character lesson too.
It's like Sigmund Freud goes up to your main character, goes like, "Let's see, you like
For
older
the
women."
conversation. Hear the rumor? Oh, something about bathroom, right? No.
No,
Not
no,
that
that's not
one.
it.
I mean, the story about the first
She
year
wasn't
student.
talking.
Only
She
did she
wasn't
stop
talking
coming to
about the hand
school?
in
She
can.
nothing but sit and stare at the wall all night, all day. Mother tried to talk to her. She only muttered to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." Ooh,
Oh lord.
Can you
spicy.
feel it? The
How
storm.
about it? Don't believe
And
me?
you feel it coming in the air.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
She's possessed. So you're telling me
She's
she's
a really
possessed
big fan
by
of
something?
Phil
now,
Collins,
Mr.
man.
Krabs.
Man, I really like apathy syndrome as a concept.
Give up
It's a
on
pain in
life.
the ass to get all those quests done by the end of the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
me,
it's
it's
just
text.
just
The first novel by
Senso
Senso Kasai.
Why him? I'd rather eat Usabu Kobuta. He become famous as a
just
singer, but he's also
googling.
produces fine
Hold on, let me
literature.
find out who this person is. I don't know this mumbo
Mine's
jumbo.
not in the textbook.
Zenso.
Well, I'm just bringing
Katai.
Usabu's book next time. Oops. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say my favorite author was?
Who is
Kabuto
Marcel
something.
Wallace?
Yeah.
It was Kabuto something, that Pokemon. That's her favorite.
It's Enzo.
That's her favorite Pokemon, yeah.
It's a book with a.
Are you sure
Alright,
enough?
I don't know anything
Are you sure
about.
enough? Fuyuhiko?
Fuyuhiko Yoshimura. I like that
It's
name.
probably somebody. I wonder if any of these are like somebody on staff, like the last one.
Probably.
Maybe.
The last one, maybe.
It's kind of like the same thing with in Half-Life, where there's a bunch of names of the developers in the lockers.
Oh
where you
yeah,
get
yeah.
your
I just
GV
tells out
suit.
their names.
That's right. You are
Yeah.
listening to me after all. You know how I like.
Oh my god, I guessed that right.
Take my
These
face
are
with me
just-
to talk.
These are just fucking like feudal era poets.
Oh, are
I
they
guess it's
really?
pretty. Yeah, which
Well-
is cool, I guess.
And we're talking about literature.
What do they do? Like death poems? Or
They were.
something?
They were.
No, I don't think she's a classic lit class. I think she's a homeroom teacher. So I had to go back to the dorm.
Yeah. Maybe she's just.
Oh,
Hey, look, it's
Yeah, but
the
don't-
gourmet
Samurai.
king and the weird guy. Look up.
I thought homeroom teachers also in Japan multitasked. as
And,
oh, so they're
other
basically the
teachers do.
they're basically the jack of all trade teachers.
I like how in the little backgrounds you can see characters you're gonna talk to later.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, you're so
Yeah,
excited
fuck,
to see
he's
me.
back. Ugh. God, this guy.
Oh,
And
hey.
walks with one hand in their
Just call
pocket.
My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board.
Shuji Ikutsuki.
Man, that took me a while because the K and the I and K are just fused
I
together.
don't think he says it right. It's
Is it Kutsuki or Kutsuki?
Kutsutsuki.
I think the U and like the.
Spacing, please.
Maybe the KI
All right.
is silent. No, the I is silent.
Well, cause
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied.
oh, there's a fucking character that I'm thinking of that I think has that same situation.
Dude looks like a stereotypical.
Well, I'm thinking of like
Confusion regarding your
Yeah, Tatsuki.
Tatsuki.
It's like Tatsuki from Bleach.
Tatsuki
Oh,
or
okay.
Fubutsuki or
Because
Fuyutsuki
Tatsuki
or
has
any
that
of
same
those.
thing where it's TATSU,
Mhm.
Oh,
KI,
okay.
but you don't pronounce the U.
Oh, the U
Then
is
it'd be
silent.
Tatsuki.
Yeah, why the fuck are you
Okay.
here,
Good
old man?
old-
Get the fuck out. Why are you here?
The future is now, old man.
To be honest, I do have other business.
He looks like a dad about to give his kids the talk.
He does.
Kind of does.
So, have you kids heard of the birds? I just imagine him having an Ian Malcolm. It's chaos theory. I'm here to tell you about the birds and the bees.
Is there anything else?
birds
Have I ever
or the
told
bees.
you?
Who else lives here?
You choose.
Have I ever told?
There were only
Have I ever told you kids about the Chaos Emeralds?
Oh, God.
You, Yukari here,
You see,
Dad, shut the fuck up.
I have a
and a senior
I have a Chaos Emerald right here.
Here, let me show you.
Get along.
Chaos Control.
Questions?
Chaos control.
Yeah, the other night I saw some weird shit.
You saw something strange.
Yeah, I saw some hedgehog.
Oh, God.
You were probably
They're in daggers.
Hedgehog's,
you worry about it.
the Hedgehog's Dilemma. Man, I gotta say, I went to go see that.
You
Uncharted.
have another
I went to go see that Uncharted movie, and the most exciting part of it was the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 trailer before the movie started.
Oh, my
I
God.
really want to see that movie.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
I saw this
Hell.
hedgehog followed by these black
you must be
creatures.
tired from all the
What do you
excitement.
mean
Go to
black?
bed early.
Creature. That's the
Play Shadow
Hedgehog's
the
Dilemma.
Hedgehog.
Early bird
That's what Evangelion's talking about.
Someone keep telling me to go to bed, and I don't like it. You're not a cat, goddammit. I'm a human being.
I'm
Is
not
that
a
the-
human.
Is that how cats in Japan just operate? They just tell people to go to bed?
Yeah. Wow, way to be a bitch, Yukari. Maybe I liked his lame jokes. Fuck you.
Maybe I like
God,
this
that
like
bed is
dad
huge.
Yeah,
jokes.
I was gonna say that lucky motherfucker. He's got a really big bed.
Yeah.
Dude, I want that bed.
I want to get one of those giant sex beds. That way I can just.
Yeah, I
sleep
knew
in
this
it
dorm
any-
was a
any
cult.
position.
What, like the ones that shape like a heart and have like
He went to bed a little
rose
while
petals
ago.
all
Yeah,
over it?
yeah, but like probably like the circular one that Austin Powers has.
Come
I
on,
don't- I don't want
Alex,
all
join me on
metal.
the heart bed.
He's
I just want it to be practical.
Well, let's wait and
Come
see.
on,
Well,
come on, honey. It's practical. It's just shape of a heart.
I want to have a room in my house in which you open it and the mattress is at the front fucking door, and you have to crawl inside like an astronaut.
Hey, no anime cuts.
Oh, like, wasn't it George Washington's house is set up like that?
Oh, did
Well,
it? That,
it's
or
his-
was it?
It's
Crazy.
April. I think it's Lincoln.
Mm.
There is
Yeah, I
a
think-
president whose bed is like blocking off access to like the living room. So you
Mhm.
walk in the door, There's like an entrance area, a fucking bed, and then the rest of the house.
Yeah,
I
like
hear-
in that hidden sex dungeon in Postal 2, right, Owl? Like the big old heart-shaped bed.
There's an actual historical figure. We all know Queen Victoria and her shenanigans. She had like furniture specifically designed for
Fucking.
the fucking.
Of course.
Like,
Bennett?
you know, we
I'm
got
not
coffee
going
tables
on
with
here.
big old schlongs on
So
them.
the
Can't put
so
my
my
finger
question
on
is,
it.
yeah. So my question is, do you
I
get
can't
singled?
tell.
Do you get singled out for not being in a coffin, or is it just like you're unlucky?
No
I think somebody
coffins.
I think shadows hunt down people.
Oh,
Both
okay.
sets
And
of
so
the,
that's what I meant with the coffin.
implication. They hunt you down before you get to.
He's still sleeping.
Mhm.
He turned to goo.
The dark hour occurs.
Well, he's not dead, he just has apathy.
Midnight. You could say
Yeah.
it's the
Apathy.
hidden hour.
Yes.
Yep.
An emotion.
During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies.
At least it's not a superpower like empathy.
Oh my
Yeah, like Half-Life Strange 3 taught us.
Then humans
That man's vomiting black goo from his eyes and nostrils, and a girl just walks up and goes, I can tell you're in a lot of pain because I'm an empath.
I see you're in great, terrible grief and pain. I can empathize with you because that's my superpower.
Having actual empathy, like having that where you do empathize with everybody and feel everyone else's emotions is hell. That's like some psychomantis shit. Like, it's awful.
Yeah.
Let me
I've
look
dated
at your
people who've
game
had that.
browsers.
It's not great.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually getting a
I feel
PS2.
kinda bad, though, spying on him like
Cool.
this.
Games was like 58 games.
Nice.
Nice. According
So
to
maybe-
eBay, all
I'm
those games
now-
are worth like $200.
Yeah, I just looked at getting Jurassic Park Warpath,
While
and
Minato's
it's like an
dreams.
$80 game.
Yeah.
I go like,
Oh
what the
wow!
fuck?
I didn't know they had the
Blue
sprites
woman
set
and a
up.
man with a long nose.
Were those sprites, or was the resolution just so shit that it looked like sprites?
Probably both.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The answer is yes. Welcome to the
The eye-
Velvet Room.
Room looks
Welcome
fine.
to the Velvet Room.
My
Yeah.
name is Igor.
There's about to
I
be
am
a smash.
delighted to make your acquaintance.
I'm not.
I don't.
This
Man, I
is
wonder if like
Elizabeth.
while you're in this room, your guts like fly south, like you're on a roller coaster.
Pleased to meet you.
Probably.
Like Tower of Terror.
Pleased to meet you too.
This place exists between dream and reality.
I have a plot line that lasts the next 3 games and doesn't really go anywhere.
It's
Here, let me show you.
Elizabeth
I got like
that
800
guess.
pages of script.
It's probably resolved in a manga or something.
Thing I signed. No one was gonna lead to this shit.
You've signed the death note.
Oh fuck.
I
God
could have
damn
just
it.
signed my confession to a crime for all I fucking know. Just signed it without really reading it.
Please sign this NDA, please.
If I had the death note, I'd take out all the pages and mix them into other papers around the city.
Shit.
Just
Just go to a school's.
What the fuck? What the fuck would Igor have that he wouldn't want people to know
I
about?
understand.
That he makes you sign an NDA agreement.
This shit?
There's
Don't
something.
don't tell people I exist.
Please don't. I'm wanted in like 10 states.
10 states, more like 100 countries.
I'm the most wanted criminal there is.
Yeah.
At the end of the fucking game, they have to climb down the elevator shaft and get in the limousine.
Time to go to school.
Oh yeah,
And then in
isn't
5
the,
And then in
isn't the
5 they
plot
finally.
in Q1 that the elevator stopped.
Yeah.
No, I think that happens in the answer, doesn't it? Oh wait, no, that isn't Q1. I always get those two mixed up. Dun, dun, dun,
What
dun.
up, man? Time to go to. Time to. God damn it. Fucking. Look at my word. What up, man? Today is a perfect day. Sky's blue. We're young. What more can you ask for? Money.
Pants.
You're full of energy. Of course, dude.
Woman.
Listen to this. Oh, wait. I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man.
Dude, listen to this. Starts aggressively beatboxing.
Hey. It's, the professor.
I'm
Classical.
Mystery Coda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. Before we continue, I'd like to point out that kanji in the upper right corner underneath full looks like the Among Us crewmate.
Jesus
students,
Christ.
the
Oh
students,
my god.
Jesus,
the
Alex.
students, the other teachers,
Really?
wrong. Nobody really understands classic lit.
They're all sussy pakas.
I feel tired. Close
I
your eyes
could.
for a few
I'm not gonna stay up. Hey, are you listening? Wake up,
Are you
children. Now open your textbook. First of all, Sobo is Isai Monogatari.
Another
origin-
one?
The origin of Japanese literature. Very interesting story. Youngster might call it the bomb. Like
Oh,
the baby.
Don't be hip. Like
It's
the baby.
the
Hello,
the
fellow
English-
children.
I can tell.
Issei Monogatari.
Study up.
It's 30 poems.
Damn,
Yep.
gross. I wish the academics like
Mm.
that. You just stay up and you just automatically learn. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, same. Apparently, it's just a collection of Japanese poems that all focus on a central unnamed character.
I had to go home.
The Tales of Issei.
Hey, furry and a cat.
That cat looks
Meow.
like he's about to fucking end it.
Hey, and the butter boy.
Hey, yeah, it's that child killer. By that I mean he's a child who's a killer, not a man who kills children. The best animation of this was in Portable. The
Yeah.
click, boom. Super satisfying.
Click, click, boom. I'm coming down on your stereo. Click, click, boom.
Staring at me all night.
Tyler,
How is he?
What's up?
I can hear your video.
Same as last night.
Yeah.
That's not my video.
Beep. Connection terminated.
Very interesting. Even those who
I'm
have
just
the
caught on
potential
fire while I'm
tend to
sleeping.
be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation.
I'm fine. Fine, I'm good,
But
baby.
this subject is rather unique.
Someone gonna do something about that singularity sprouting forth in the middle of that pillar over to the left, or are we just gonna leave that?
Leave it.
But we're treating
Doesn't
him
matter.
like a guinea pig.
It's all Gucci. We're fine.
But it's imperative that we recruit new members.
Yeah.
I heard he's your classmate.
Fucking shit Owl sends me while I'm on stream. Ah, Lord.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Yeah. When I want to hang out with someone that know what a year older than you.
Is that you, Akihiko?
It's this
Mhm.
insurmountable age difference. Can't relate to anyone a year older than you.
Nope.
Yep. Don't even try.
Oh,
Does that mean
Why'd you bring it here?
that thing here?
oh.
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now.
Akihiko teleports in holding a giant shadow. Why'd you bring him here? I the best I could think of. Blam.
Look, he was in a hurry. He was in a rush. He was scared.
Almost thought you were gonna say he was an erotic.
He was erotic.
It was a
I
wreck.
was going like, what are you talking about? Where are you bringing this?
God.
Senpai,
Grab his arm that he
Senpai.
was holding.
He's holding onto his jacket.
Get ready
Excuse
to
me.
be surprised.
I get whenever someone gets injured in like a game, they'll always hold their side or their arm.
this is no time to joke around.
It's like, Leon,
Fuck
that
you,
monster bit you
pussies.
in the face. Ah, my side.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Look, I got this gun. It's
Yes,
really
but not an
powerful.
ordinary one.
I kind of
It's
think
living
about
thing.
like C's operations before
You almost
main
turned it into a
character
Jill
came
sandwich.
and how
Mhm.
like little actually
Mr.
happened.
Chairman, please head for the
It's probably a lot of paperwork and planning.
Go upstairs and wake him up.
Like they explored like the
Get found
first
out.
floor of the dungeon once. Like we're gonna find out what's going on. I swear. Need more people. That's all.
We'll stop it here.
Come on,
You
gang,
have
split
to
up and search for
Akihiko, so I'm afraid
clues.
you'll have to find
Koromaru's evoker makes the most sense because it's hand-free, and it makes me wonder why they don't all just get hands-free evokers.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Because they use up valuable time shooting themselves in the head.
Pretty fast.
I'm going.
It is pretty fast.
Besides, it's I don't think people would be down wearing shock collars. Hear a loud noise.
Oh,
Hey,
it is
some
a
people
shock
like
collar
that,
for
you
Faro,
know?
isn't it? Is it painful?
What,
Hmm.
having a shock collar on you?
No, I mean using an evoker to summon your persona. You'll see what we mean here in a second.
They
Okay,
seem tired when
because
they
I
get
have
done
no
using
idea.
it.
I don't have time to explain.
Yeah, but I bet it puts on a lot of mental stress.
Yeah.
I was just curious about that.
Okay.
I put a lot of thought into like the power levels of the persona characters and how close they are in relation to human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Which is why it frustrates me so much in Persona 5 that we go from normal people to like
Short
flash
Superheroes.
stepping and front flips.
Superheroes.
Yeah, to superheroes, and I'm cool if we eventually reach superheroes. I just found it kind of weird. That's one of the best things about.
I mean, it's
Arena
implied
is
if
that
you just have a persona, your physical abilities are enhanced.
all right.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
a meta. I think it's like it's a metaverse thing that applies to that game specifically. Because like the Persona 3 cast start as like normal people, and then by Arena they're all like superheroes.
How many fucking shadows did he drag whack with him? Christ.
Like 30 of them.
Also, look at that chandelier.
He aggroed all
Yeah.
of them.
That's like a Pokemon Platinum chandelier.
Yeah. Dude.
I actually really like the simple 3D those games use.
Oh, what, the cheapify?
Well, I like how in Pokemon Black and in Platinum and stuff they have like the sprites on top of the 3D environments, and the 3D is very basic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go upstairs,
I
of
like
course.
that, too.
Why not?
The shadows just outside shaking the house.
We'll go upstairs
like
and wait
it
till it all
better.
blow over.
I like it a lot better in Soul Silver. It's really good.
What was
Mhm.
that?
Because the backgrounds in that game are really beautiful for like a DS game.
Moving.
Oh, they are, yeah.
Yeah, let's keep moving. We're in danger. I feel danger. I feel afraid.
I have put so much time into the GBA and 3DS era Pokemon
Okay,
games,
get
but
outta
I have
here.
barely ever touched the DS era Pokemon games.
The one that's the biggest disappointment is X and Y. It's like-
see, considering I went from Emerald to X and Y, I was really happy with it.
I think we're okay.
I was not, because I went from Emerald, then I
Oh boy, here we
played
go.
second generation. I think I went
Mhm.
to
He had to make
the Ruby and Sapphire
Oh,
remakes.
man.
And then I went to X and Y, and I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
I see. I really like this shadow design. It's one of my favorites.
Magician, right?
I think so. Not entirely sure.
Oh god, that's terrifying. And also really cool.
And the night.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like some backrooms type of shit right there.
It'd be really funny if the main character just grabbed Yukari and was like, "Stand back, I'll kill her! Don't move!"
No, don't come any closer, I'll do it!
Shadow's not fucking around.
Imagine how this looks for the protagonist. It's like you're running away from this monster, and then you just see this like girl try to kill herself the moment she sees the monster.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I'll
like-
do that.
Oh man. Oh man, she's got the right idea.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I don't want to die to this thing.
The boy in the
Hey,
striped pajama
Pharaoh.
tells you to kill yourself. You do.
I love that boy in the striped pajamas.
So,
Wait.
I just imagine Low Tier God coming out and says, "You should kill yourself now."
Yeah, this is like the entire cutscene with low tier god thing.
Where Low Tier God is actually right in this universe.
I like how Sheed's doing it like a sissy, and then MC is just like, "Yeah, I'm a motherfucking
Yeah, it's a run to the tempo.
I
badass."
have nothing left to live. Let's
Does
do
anyone
it.
put it? Does anyone in the game put it in their mouth, Kurt Cobain style, or do they just?
Oh my god!
Persona.
To the chest.
Ken puts it to his chest.
Yeah.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? Yeah.
But he has a pistol, not a shotgun.
So fucking cool. I love this game.
yeah.
Oh no, I was talking about Kurt.
We're talking about
Oh,
shooting
does Kurt-
himself in the him shooting himself in the head. Don't worry about
No, Kurt shot himself in the chest.
Did
I thought
he?
it was his
Oh, okay.
mouth.
Yeah.
I thought he started a
Oh.
shotgun.
God, Travis.
That girl,
Jesus.
that girl can suck
That was
startling
dark.
slow. I love Orpheus. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I
I
love
like when
no, please,
Thanatos just comes out of him.
Oh, Orpheus.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't seen that
He's
much
a big
love in
mad
one
boy.
place.
Look at him.
Hi, Heartless. You look like a Heartless boss.
Is it a heart?
Man, I haven't
Or
seen-
nobody.
Man,
Looks like nobody boss. There we go.
I can't tell anymore.
I rewatched Hercules recently, and I think my favorite line in that entire movie was, "I haven't."
Oh, did you see Herculad?
I did. Yeah.
Good.
I haven't. The line I like the most. The line I like the most in that movie was, "I haven't seen so much love in one place since Narcissus found his own shadow."
Yeah. That is a really good line, yeah.
It's like, oh, it's so good.
I like
I
I
love
think
that
one of my
movie.
favorite visual gags is the fucking pelt of Scar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mine
that
is,
thing just didn't happen. Fucking.
Oh yeah, the
Fucking-
pelt of Scar. Yeah, he's wearing that. And that
Mhm.
yeah, when he's
Yeah.
doing the painting. My favorite line in the movie is in that very scene where he was actually scheduled to go meet with the Amazonians, but he didn't, and that's actually where his story goes downhill in the original Greek story.
Yeah, that's where he gets fucked over.
Well, yeah, he
we can
accidentally
do it later.
he accidentally kills the leader of the
Oh.
Amazons.
I just checked the message.
It was
We can do it after stream.
unintentional.
Sudden swell
So
of
he
power
basically,
has Orpheus regain
Yeah.
his original form. Have obtained a new persona. Oh yeah.
If he did,
Quick little trivia, or not trivia, but something I did. I did an entire Orpheus only run on portable. Orpheus only.
guess you're just going
Yeah.
for skill cards the whole time.
Skill cards, cups, and the arena or the arcade with persona skills.
Yep.
Oh, the background.
And
Background's fun looking. Look at it.
The biggest thing I can say is a downgrade between like this version and portable is like how washed out the colors are.
Mm.
Like I know portable is just so vibrant with how it looks, but then again, I was playing on a PSP with that. There's a weird setting that was in later models of the PS3 that lets you crank up the colors, the color depth,
Yeah.
and that's what I played with. So
Yeah.
that could be why.
I leveled up, dude. I feel great. Look at me.
Nice.
I feel Gucci.
Are
I
you
feel
winning, son?
fantastic.
Even though you're a slacker playing timid man,
Yeah, exactly.
just say stinky for all the stats.
Stinky.
I learned Agi as a skill. I can throw fireballs. I feel good. Okay, no, I don't.
You're a
I
wizard
feel
now.
awful and tired. Now I'm gonna pass out for a week.
Yeah, I won. I leveled up. I'm going to sleep.
Say something.
I was watching the Batman anime series with my girlfriend recently, and we were talking about Arkham, like the Arkham games. And what I find the funniest about Arkham Asylum is we looked up a bunch of gameplay of it, and I don't remember a goddamn thing from that game because I played the entire thing in detective mode, meaning my Batman experience consists of kicking the shit out of skeletons for 30 hours.
Lovely.
Because detective mode is like your eagle vision, and you just never turn it off because it's so useful. And so the entire game just looks blue.
Batman does that every time he goes. Wears the mask.
It's so
Everything-
nice to see you again.
He never turns it off. I don't know why he would turn it off.
After awakening to your
Yep.
power.
I don't. If I turn it off, I won't see the skeletons attacking me.
By the way,
Relax.
I see that it was
By the way.
Orpheus that heeded your calling.
Was that a Columbo impression?
He's called
It's me,
It is
it's
a
me, Columbo.
manifestation of your
That power's called a persona. It's a manifestation of your
Persona.
psyche.
It may take some time
My
to
psyche.
fully comprehend. A
It's fucking
persona
Columbo.
is a particular
Igor
personality
is Columbo.
that surfaces
I can see it, actually.
to external stimuli.
See, you see, my wife has one of those personas.
Mask that protects you as you brave
Yeah,
My
this,
persona is
that is
really
pretty,
big
pretty
like
much
my
sums up what a
nose.
persona is.
I'm
one that I-
disturbed by a circular eyeshadow or eyeliner.
Your power is
Oh yeah, it
No,
reminds
his
me of
eyes
Death
is really
Killer.
sunken in.
I watched a really, really good video, basically trying to figure out the
What do you mean
origin
weak?
of the Jeff the Killer image.
Use your persona.
We don't know the answer of the origin, but we got it tracked down pretty far in the two variants.
Like a re-edit on a 2-channel.
Yeah, it's a re-edit from 2 channel, and both of which originate in Japan, and we're trying to find out where it's from specifically. Because there was this
random chuckle fuck. posted.
guy on what's it called? Japan's YouTube. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, on let's just call it Japan's YouTube. Basically, there's a guy who was doing old horror stories as like horror videos on YouTube. And one of them involved that original face, and he doesn't know where he got it. So that's where we've got to track down to at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I would. Okay.
Well, I don't like hearing the word accord. Stop saying it, please.
Hello, it's me, Columbo, hearing to say the word accord.
Sure.
I cannot stand how I can see the imprint of the image in the background whenever these screen transitions happen.
Yeah.
Can I see the level?
Now the
Lame
17th
emulation.
passed out for like 10 days.
Yeah.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Dead.
Where the fuck am I?
Why are all
I
these
like the
beds
why are
huge?
you here?
Why are you here?
Why you're here?
How much sleep do you need? It's been a
Well,
whole
I need to go
week.
force myself to sleep because I did
Alright.
not sleep last
Don't worry
night,
about you.
and I have
Take it
work in the
easy,
morning.
Alex.
So I'll catch you guys later.
I love how
Have
the
a
mean
good
until
one.
it's just the head.
It's just a
Body's
short
on
Yeah.
and so close.
The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you.
Oh yeah, because like there's the fucking black line.
Mm.
Like that's not clothing, I don't think.
Sleeping and sleeping. You know
That's
how
funny.
bored I was?
Very.
Why do
I
you
guess.
care? You don't know me. Why do you
I'm sorry I
care?
couldn't do anything. Even though I was
Apologetic.
Better be.
you,
You're right. It was
But
all
how?
me. I did it all.
It was amazing.
Made me this. Put me in this situation.
If you wouldn't have bitched out like the pussy you are. Sorry, Yukari.
What'd I do?
Everything.
You used. We call it persona.
You see, it started when this group of kids from a distant school started playing this
Oh
Persona game.
no.
We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted
They
to
give you, like,
tell you
I don't know. Whenever I wake up like this, or if I were to wake up like this, like, can you just give me like 5 seconds? Like, Christ, man.
that I'm
You know, shit, don't just bombard me with a bunch of information. I just woke up from
Why are you telling
seemingly
me
a
this?
coma.
My dad died in an accident when I was little.
That's not the answer to my question. Why are you telling me this?
My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past.
Ah, so that man at the fucking dormitory has an
I wanted you to
orphan
know
fetish. Got it.
Wait, what?
That's why we're here.
It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area.
All started in 94. Kept on going to 95.
Supposedly, my
Didn't
dad
slow down
died
in
fast,
96.
but nobody really knows what happened.
Excuse me.
He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I'm hoping
That's,
that you'll stick around long
Redhead's
enough, and
family
we'll find out
company, right?
something.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to Gekkokan High, and why I was there when this happened
such
to
a
you.
pain in the ass.
Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too.
Can we
I'm sorry.
can we get to
You
the
didn't have
MMO
to go
yet?
through all this
I want
while
to spend
it's
time with Mara.
complicated.
Or Maya, not Mara.
Such a coward. Yeah. Not your fault.
Thanks. But still, here I am telling
I
you
feel like
this
we're gonna
and
get to
you
the
know
MMO and it's just gonna make me want to play Persona 2 again, so I should probably just go boot that up to play later.
I've been hiding so many
It takes
things
a
from him.
takes a
As soon
minute
as
until
he
we
wakes up,
are able
I'll
to
tell him the truth.
go away.
Yeah.
So, thanks for listening. I've been
It's as
wanting to
soon
share
as you
my
get
story
access
with
to a
you for
computer in your
long
dorm,
time.
which
Yeah, but that's
I don't think is that far out,
Oh, right.
actually.
not that far out, but it takes a minute. We're still
Yeah.
in tutorial land. Got another hour until this shit.
That's true.
Take it easy, okay? Be a good
Yeah,
patient.
because yeah,
And don't
I think
hesitate
it's
to call the
after
nurse.
our first Tartarus
I'm
trip,
sure
isn't
she'll
it?
take
Mm.
good care of you.
Yeah.
After, I think, maybe after our first boss, in all honesty. You might
Bye.
have got farther than you thought you did.
Maybe. No, that social link. No, you can start that fairly early. Oh, god damn it.
Started early, but like 22 days is nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Especially again, when most of your days dictated by tutorials.
Yeah.
Morning, seem to be doing pretty well. Yeah, alright. That's good. Hey, sorry to hit you up with this first thing in the morning, but Kutsuki-san wants to talk to. Come to the 4th floor in the dorm at the school, okay? Don't forget. I won't. Can't press the game. Hey, Miss oh no. Mr. Oh no. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And they wrap it up with Stone Age. Tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Goku era, Japanese history. Not that's exciting until. Well, I'm paid to do this, so I gotta. Tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When did the samurai get there? I'll just ask the question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei, what was the style house in Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know that? How does
Pick up your Japanese textbooks.
Way back then.
Shit.
What the heck is he talking about? Mud huts. Mud huts. Correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. I want to get to the age of the katana. Everything else is so dull. Fucking weeb.
Oh shit.
Hey, I answered right, and I didn't get any credit. Oh well. Thanks, Minato.
That's because you cheated.
You hear the classmates whisper. Minato told Junpei the answer. He's really smart. Became slightly more popular. Charm has increased. Yeah, if you help someone the question, your charm increase, but if you answer the question yourself or stay up, you're intelligent.
Yeah.
Seems you've been
So on 429, it's 429 is when you can start playing Innocent Sin online.
Oh, okay. You decide to go home. Hey, more social links. Professors.
Yeah, people. And an old lady.
And a monk.
Yeah, no shit, that is just a monk. What the hell?
The shopping is full of people coming and going. It's like playing Where's Waldo? Waldo's the monk.
Yeah.
No one in lounge. You hear, they're told to go to the 4th floor. Oh,
Pee
before I do
first.
that. I will. Always pee. Never stop
Yeah.
peeing.
Drill it into your fucking mind. Just always pissing.
Let's pee, boy.
Even if you don't get a pee, you're gonna go pee.
Feel refreshed. Go days without pissing. Well, that's what I did in my original playthrough. Like, go days without pissing.
Jeez.
I'd only piss if I was sick. So you get tired and you get to go to the nurse office and drink his weird concoction to get courage.
You know,
There you are.
I don't know if it's only me, but when I get ready to go to bed and I'm all comfy and everything, and then all of a sudden
You gotta go pee.
I gotta go pee, and I go like, motherfucker!
That happens every morning. That happens every time I go to bed.
There you are.
I hate it so
Glad that you're
much.
The reason I asked you here is because I
it's
needed
awful.
to talk to you.
I keep
I
mistaking this guy
hate
looking like
my
a
blend.
woman.
He does kind of have a feminine
If he-
face in that portrait.
Oh, before
Like if he
that,
didn't have that little
I
scruff
believe I
on his
mentioned it
chin,
earlier,
you know, I could
but this is
definitely
Takehiko.
just see like this is a kind of a,
How you doing?
I guess you can say
Yeah,
Okay.
a
Let me
manly
start off
looking
by
woman.
asking you this.
Manly
I guess I don't know.
Would you believe me if I
Yeah,
said
that makes-
Shuji, you are a manly woman.
24 hours?
You're a manly woman.
Excuse me.
What?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The
I was
signs.
lost in music.
Nothing was working.
What?
Coffins everywhere.
I
was
thought that was totally
listening to my
normal.
music.
Now that happens.
Yeah.
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Hidden.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of.
Yeah.
But the dark hour
Like a
does
more apt
exist.
comparison than
It
hidden.
occurs each night. at the-
Yeah.
It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
How the fuck do we stop it?
Normal people
What
don't
causes it?
realize since they're
Exactly.
all
How do we stop it and what causes it?
Please make it stop.
That's not what makes the dark hour so interesting.
It's so interesting, Aki.
You saw those creatures.
I do.
We call them shadows.
He just sheds a human skin and turns into a giant shadow.
It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Sounds badass. Like suicide.
So
Badass.
epic.
You always like that. You just got hurt the other day.
Well, he seems
Because
fine.
he's a bro.
Now,
Yeah.
He does his work well.
Fucking love the music in this goddamn game.
Yeah, it's great. Persona is known for its amazing vocal non.
C's for short.
Oh yeah,
Good name.
Akihiko. Yeah, that's
Classified as a school club,
that's not Steve Bloom.
this group is
Is it? No.
dedicated to defeating the shadows.
Liam O'Brien.
Liam O'Brien. Yeah,
Mitsuru is the leader.
him and like 2 other VAs in this game, as well as Persona 4 Owl, are all over New Vegas. Yeah,
Alright.
that's Akihiko.
How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during
And that's the
dark.
beauty of these games, by the way.
Some may even awaken to a power
'Cause their
that
voice
represents
actors are literally
shadows.
everywhere.
That's Persona, the power you used the other night.
That
Oh,
random JRPG you picked up from Amazon
Which means
probably got
it's
some
all
of the
up to
Persona
you.
cast in it.
pretty much.
I'm glad
That
you
cool
played
new
this.
anime you want to watch that's from like 2007 probably got some of the Persona cast in it.
Yep.
Especially if the voice direction's done by Wendy Lee.
Oh, look at the case.
We'd like
Top.
you to lend us
Yeah.
your strength.
Yeah.
All right.
I was afraid
I want to
say
do
no.
stupid shit for no particular reason. Why not?
Welcome aboard.
For fame, money, and experience points.
Thank you
I'll get
so
none of
much.
those.
I'm really
Well,
glad.
expect the experience.
Oh, I almost forgot about your room assignment. Why don't you just stay?
Why don't you just stay
in your
here?
current room?
Why
We
do you
didn't
say
have
my
this
room?
planned at
Oh,
all.
here's the key.
I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot Yukari was Michelle Ruff.
Wasn't that? Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't. What? Serious voice
Oh,
rings in your head. Card with a 0. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. I started the journey. I'm the Fool.
We're all
you-
fools here.
You feel your inner strength growing. All what Igor said about power-up social link. Other thing, you get them. Social link.
They just manifest. They're
Exactly.
cool like that.
Exactly.
Go say hi to someone, boom, social link.
Hang out with them a couple times and really take a bullet for you. Like in Persona 4.
Yeah. Hi, prison child.
How'd you get in here? They ain't so SC9, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
The end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
You're gonna die.
And
And I don't
End
care.
Of
It'd be
everything.
funny.
But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh,
That's very
looks
helpful.
like you've awakened to your power, and an unusual
I-
power it is. A power that
How-
takes many
how would you
forms,
react if
yet
you
is
woke up,
bound by
Travis,
none.
really sick, and just get this conversation from this child?
It may prove to be your salvation.
I'd be baffled and confused.
I'd be horrified. Also, be doing this shit.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
I think I've been hallucinating.
I expect
Sick.
you to honor your commitment.
Oh, yeah, true.
I'll be
That would be
watching
another
you,
thought is,
even
oh,
if you
I'm
forget
hallucinating
about me.
again.
Yeah, he's a shadow person.
Okay then. See you later.
sleep paralysis.
Your sleep paralysis demon.
God, that's horrifying.
Man, I would be upset if Yuri Lowenthal was my sleep paralysis demon.
Doing voices at you all night. I just want to sleep. Stop talking like Sasuke. Here's something. Like someone's calling your name from downstairs.
It's me.
Sounds like someone's coming, excuse me?
Telling you to come downstairs.
Okay. He's here now,
Akihiko,
so
stop doing that in the other room, please.
Please, I can hear it. The walls are thin.
Oh man, I hated the thin walls in my college dorm when I started college.
Oh, yeah, I fucking bet. I'm sure you heard a lot of things you didn't want to.
Yeah.
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
Get him out of here!
This is
Fuck 'em.
Junpei Iori from class
Get him
2.
out of here.
He'll be
She just
staying
starts
with us
foaming at the
until
mouth and like, get him out of here!
Yeah. Like a rabid dog you have to hold her bed.
Oh God, Columbo, no!
He's staying here?
Get him out of
Are you
here.
kidding me?
Oh yeah, Junpei's voiced by
to him the other night.
Vic Man Mikiata.
He has
Yeah.
but he just awakened to it recently.
Vicky, my
I told
boy.
him about us, and he agreed to help.
Plays Broly.
You have
Yeah,
no
and
intention
Edward
of-
Alphonse. Or Edward
Yes,
Elric,
and
not Edward Alphonse. That's his brother's name.
No, he played Eldrick.
Like a baby
So.
at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of
Coffins.
I don't remember.
Then he
much.
got
I,
canceled.
Man, that's embarrassing.
Yeah,
He
let's not
said
talk about that. But,
Yeah, I don't want to. It's sad.
In the beginning. Like being
Speaking of,
confused,
like,
remembering
Broly and
everything.
Dragon Ball, when I was playing Chrono Trigger earlier, waiting for something to happen in Minecraft, I got to the cutscene where
You should.
the big oof
Known of you.
happens to the main character,
Man, I
and
was shocked to find out about you guys.
I
I had no
fucking was
idea.
looking at
I'm
Magus,
glad I'm not the only one.
and that's just like, everyone kind of looks like Dragon Ball, but fucking Magus look like goddamn Vegeta.
Yeah, he does.
Like, it just like
Straight up
looks
looks like
it just
Vegeta.
like
He
fucking
even has little
Vegeta,
feet.
yeah. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions.
I think we're going to Tartarus for the first time tonight.
I think we're about ready.
Yep. We
You
are.
wanna go do something?
Go get some toothpaste.
Yes.
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
I fucking love the dorm theme.
Yeah.
Tartarus.
Well, this is
What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
does sound like tooth. Sounds
We can find the
it's a
place
joy.
to
I think
dark
that's the name of this.
Yeah.
I hope so.
It's
Or
a
yeah,
mood
no,
setter.
this isn't the same.
It's a
Yeah.
The chairman
Hoppin'
will
and
give us the
boppin'.
Details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Okay. I think we just skip another.
Granted, I'll probably be saying that a lot. I fucking love the music in this in this game series.
Overhear conversation. Good morning. I've always so drowsy in the morning and Monday on Monday morning. Yeah, me too. The only thing you can do is first period. But tomorrow is when we have morning assembly. I'm too lazy for that. I'll just pretend I didn't hear.
I feel that.
I know that feel.
That's school life for you. These days I just straight up slept through homeroom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Vic did voice the Gigolo in Overclock, didn't he?
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Surprised you didn't.
Oh, you need to be in great
Can I have a
condition.
minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something. to
Okay,
tell
redhead.
everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details.
Everyone's
for
in
you.
mind the fucking business. Look at all these fucking rubbernecking bitches out there.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Responsibilities.
Ooh, Yucatan.
We're commoners to her. Bitch.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just.
I don't like her.
Oh my god.
It's not that I'm trying to be racist or anything.
I'm not trying to be racist.
Wow. Wow.
Hey,
Okay.
more social links. Child, two guys, Natsuki, and Foreigner. Gaijin. And Runner again.
Foreigner. Hey, Runner.
Walk home with Junpei, talking and laughing at each other's inappropriate jokes. See?
Ah, high school.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention.
Okay.
For a long time,
What about my
and
slightly
I
divided
were the
attention?
only Persona users we had, but that number recently jumped to 5.
Yeah, it did.
Therefore,
Even though
starting tonight
He,
at 12 a.m.,
Ari, and
I'd
Junpei are
like
gonna
to
be fighting
commence
for
the exploration of
time.
Tartarus.
Yeah.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday.
I proved my skills. Why you sticking me with these two chuckle fucks?
Why are you sticking
You
with me?
haven't seen
with
it,
these
Junpei?
plebeians?
Hmm?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
yeah,
The
and another.
Ow.
The dark hour? Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the
Sure.
perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa.
Yeah, all I can hear from Akihiko now is like the 30 NPCs I talk to in Fallout New Vegas.
Injury. Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
That always seemed like it had
Yeah, I know.
a little bit of hostility in it.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain.
Yeah.
Well, since he fucked up and got hurt, he's only going to the entrance.
Since we're dealing with shadows,
Well, she is mad at him.
Tartarus isn't
Yeah.
something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
Neither am I,
What
Yukari.
about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
But why are you here?
Are you bossing us around? Kill you.
You know, shit.
What are personas?
They kill you with our personas and take over this operation.
Exactly.
This is it? This is the place?
It
Never been to
sure
this place
is.
before in my life.
Why here? Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
This is definitely the biggest setback to this game, and 4 in particular, and 5 for that matter. The openings.
They are.
We're already halfway
They've
through.
always been super fucking long.
We're already halfway through the streaming time. It is.
Yeah.
Might get a little bit of free time. Like, we're definitely not reaching the boss by the end of this. We'll probably reach the next stream.
Yeah.
Then more things we'll be able to streamline it better.
Yeah, once we get out of the fucking tutorial. Because, like, I totally agree, that is an issue with this. And,
This is
some
the
games
darkness
in
of
this
the labyrinth
series
reveals itself during the dark
as
hour.
well have that issue.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Turn into this. Don't worry about it. Don't question
Once
it.
the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
Kitty cat, what you doing, buddy?
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
I don't know, man.
Because it's pretty dope, dude. Just
Climb up
just
and
let
find
it
out.
be.
You don't know either?
Yeah.
No. I'm sure it's complicated.
Also, I'm missing the extra
Who
portrait
cares
made
anyway?
for the
It's
portable
not like
version.
it would change our minds about
Yeah.
Like their
Well,
mouth didn't move or
what
anything
are we
like that in
fighting
the
about?
original version. Did have more.
Yeah.
Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it?
There has to be some sort of clue in here about the.
Oh, Arby.
Akihiko,
Arby.
I respect your enthusiasm,
He died.
but you
Never
won't
mind.
be accompanying us today.
I was gonna tell him about this mod me and Owl learned about earlier today from Minecraft. That makes it so we don't have to use Hamachi anymore to connect.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also,
Never comes back.
motorcycle.
I've always wondered that. I don't remember what the deal with was that, or what
Well,
the
it's-
deal was with that.
It's Mitsuro's. Mitsuro's motorcycle.
It sure is
How come it's
very
inside the building before she is?
True.
This is only the entrance.
Plot holes.
Lies behind the doorway at the top of the stairs.
Top 10 reasons
I
this game
can't
doesn't hold up.
First,
I can't fucking stand inconsistencies in my video games. Fuck this
Why
game.
don't you go have a look around?
What?
What?
By ourselves?
There's a staircase, there's a thing, door,
We're not asking
Blue,
you to go very
flowing.
far.
There's a motorcycle.
And
Yeah,
I'll
motor-
be feeding you information from here.
Why only information?
Did
Can't you
plan
just
on
feed
coming
me
in the
too?
first place?
I'm hungry.
That's right.
Wouldn't
I
need
hope one of
motorcycle,
these fuckers brought
We're
snacks.
also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
Here.
For real?
It's not gonna be Junpei.
Oh, me, pick me.
I nominate Junpei. I like enthusiasm.
You're in charge. Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
Yeah,
Looks like
not.
a bitch.
I've thought that before.
That's true.
Seriously?
She's spitting facts.
Yeah,
That's true, but there's another
hard
reason.
facts, hard logic.
You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can? Yeah, of course I can.
Prove it.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona,
Why are you being so needy, kitty cat?
I'm aware of that.
He is. Aren't you, buddy? You wanna fight the shadows too?
Or aren't any of you following me? Come on.
I don't think I would ever let my cat in my room again if he told me to go to sleep.
I've been waiting
Stop
for
rubbing
you.
your anus on me, you freak.
The time has come for you to wield your power.
Hey,
Tower
Like-
I want to wield my
about to
power.
venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably,
Find out.
You are not
Yeah, no
yet
shit,
capable
hell.
of answering these questions. That is why you must be
That
made
is
aware of
why.
the nature of your power.
Nature of my power. What is it?
Your power is unique.
About that door.
It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
Oh, you can. Oh, 0.
You, my boy,
Oh, what's fun about that
are able to
pre-built,
possess multiple personas and summon them
mod
as
for this game that has
and
both
when
the
you have
game and the mod?
defeated your enemies,
I was
you
reading the
will see
FAQ
that
for it,
this is a possibility
and
before you.
apparently,
Then
due to how it
in
works, it
times
makes it
when
so you can
more
choose
difficult
personas
times,
for your other party members.
seize what you have earned.
And I was like, huh, that's interesting, and then the next thing I read is, don't fucking use it, it'll break things.
I can
Like,
imagine.
yeah, I can see why. Or I can understand why.
My spare time will soon be scarce.
I think Persona 1 or 2.
But please, come
Yeah.
again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you.
Okay.
Until then, farewell.
Long nose man. My best
Man, I
friend.
get fucking... I get Vietnam flashbacks every time I hear the word accord, I swear to God.
Hey, are you all right?
Fucking Drakengard 3 ruined my life.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
This door. Door.
Huh? What door?
I'm right behind. Blind. I'm right here.
Are you loco?
Door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
On the real world, he stared at a wall or a pillar like
Yeah.
3 minutes.
You're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Come on, let's go.
And if refusing Persona is going to take hours, carry at a wall for hours.
Yeah, no shit.
Alright. Even we can actually get a little bit of gameplay with Tartarus. Oh,
Yeah.
Making blazing through this game. Let's talk to since you car and June no real experience in battle, back them up.
Then why are you sending me with them?
Don't worry, I won't push you too hard. Oh, this bike. Why not touching that? I use it transport delicate equipment. Alright, let's do this. I'll prove that I should be. Fuck you. So this is Tartarus. Up. Go up.
Let's do this.
Enter the nightmare. Enter the world of survival horror.
Yeah. I fucking love that. That was the best part of Resident Evil 1.
So, this is it, huh?
Fuck the rest of the game, just the opener.
I hope I don't get lost. Can you all hear me?
Agony.
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus
You don't really
changes
go
from
in.
day to day. That's why outside support
Yeah.
is imperative.
Can.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
I heard that.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies.
That's why I like they
Shouldn't be
explain
too
it
tough, but proceed
more
with
in
caution.
4
Practice makes perfect.
with
Right.
Eddie and Reese.
yeah.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
I've been catty. Focus on not dying. Alright, y'all. This is again, keep in mind the battle you'll be gaining in now. See shadows. This is gameplay, it's very simple. Falling. Yes.
Yep.
Shadows. Shadow in front of you, move it under the street. And you can
What's the trick?
change the direction of a shadow. Open the menu. Get
Oh,
a constant one up on them.
yeah.
Or you can just do go. Whack 'em.
Well, good whack.
Takaba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
You know what? Yeah, this is playing the basics.
The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds
Wow, so
to
many
the weapon
options.
you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy.
That seems pretty simple.
Careful attention to your stamina.
Attack until it's dead.
That's it for now. Did you get all that?
And Yukari does have a big ass bow. What the hell?
Then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and
Archer,
attack
yes.
options.
Mass destruction. Let's use tactics. Everyone's actually went car gun.
Yeah. Baby, baby.
Orpheus.
Yeah.
You struck the enemy's weak.
Here's a chance. Let's get him.
Get them all out attack. Dead. Did it.
Yay.
Victory.
Murdered it.
A snuff cell. Soul that died looking at snuff.
Yeah. Christ.
Staircase. Staircase the only way to proceed to the next floor. Can't allow you to go any higher today. Please remember. Alright. Got a little ahead of you. Gets a hidden by the surprise strike attack I did earlier.
Yep.
Attack them before they notice you.
Give them a little poke.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
Yeah, why not?
Would you like to know more?
Type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire.
Alright, makes sense.
With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics.
Yeah, I gotta get used to.
Do you follow?
Yeah, I follow.
The enemies
Yeah.
you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't
Because the game remembers it, and once I use them. Well, once I use attacks that have enemies go after weaknesses, the game will, or it will remember.
analyze the enemy?
Yeah.
So if a character has that ability, they'll go after weaknesses.
Yep. That makes sense.
Only one more. Fire is effective. Do you have a last one?
If you had the once more, shouldn't you have Agi'd again and then done an all out?
No, I think it's a different version of the press turn. A lot earlier version. Let's see if Yukari will. Oh. When they first use the persona, they have the little quote.
Yeah.
That was his quote. I can't lose this. Referring to you because the better than him. Almost every single way. Literally every conceivable better than him.
Yeah.
That was behind the corner. Spot. Exploring. I think it works. Not entirely sure.
Yeah, I can't tell.
I know it definitely works on
Were you able to
On the
exploit
PSP
enemy's
version.
weakness in the last battle?
Yeah.
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack.
Yeah.
Would you like more details?
Yeah. Explaining.
An enemy will lose
Sure.
its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing.
Yes, the one more
You
system.
can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed,
I think if you attacked him target one more, it gained, but if you attack the target twice.
which means you
Yeah.
can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up.
So yeah, basically she's saying that you can.
However, remember this.
Yeah. So like I was pretty sure you can get all the enemies down and do an all out.
You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea. Now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses.
Although in this game, if you have like a multi-hitting attack and then if you miss, it won't consider a one.
I'll be sure to share
Yeah.
the results with the others as well.
They've made that. Yeah, I got it. They made that change in the fourth game.
Use what you've learned to
Yeah.
quickly dispose of the enemy.
Arguably made it kind of easier. Sorry for it. Actually, I'll check options. Want to see if I can
Yeah.
have things.
Have that be
right.
on memory.
Yeah.
You struck the enemy's weak point.
I want Yukari to use her persona.
Yeah. Oh, you should have Agi'd the other one.
Brave. Well, I want her to use the persona, and that would do an all attack.
Prepare to be
Since Junpei doesn't know Agi yet, he can't follow it up with an Agi.
Yeah.
attack again.
I think he should level up this match. Because I think both characters level up once.
Okay.
I'm not entirely. It's been a minute.
I'm sure they're probably going to.
Shuffle time.
Ooh, shuffle time.
Card appear in your mind. At the battle, you will occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from one shuffle prize if card with a persona on it, then you will do that persona. Other cards each select a reward keep high on. Go with the pick.
Yep.
I need a magician persona. Up increased. Oh, didn't level. Yep.
And neither did I. Oh yeah, they did. Never mind.
Oh, goddamn! I missed da da da. Two plays the man. Yep. He learns Patra. You can only check it through this menu. No, he learns. Oh, jeez.
Jeez. Oh yeah, options by the way. Tactics memory on. There we go.
Want to make sure. Yeah.
Nice.
Big boy. Biggin.
Oh boy.
Hard to remember. Bad shape. Enemy if you don't. And you can playing. Another thing,
Yep.
Since I can't automatically make them heal in mind, I have to request healing. Talking to them.
Yeah.
Close enough. Does. Okay, it does work.
Sick. That's really useful.
Yeah.
If I do play this again, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
Yeah, sure.
When enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously.
Sounds nifty. I don't know why we're not all attacking at once, but whatever.
It's a very
Yeah, no shit.
method of attack.
I like how they're just shuffling back and forth back there.
It's up to you.
Yeah, they're all prepared.
But remember, you cannot perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team is comprised of at least 2 members. That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand?
Would
what
you
I
like
just
to know more?
explained to you?
Yeah, I understand.
Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't
I'd figured.
battle, retreat at once.
Yeah.
There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible.
Bobbing out to mass destruction. I don't even hear her.
This battle is
Yeah.
one of those times.
No shit.
Alright. I'll attack. I can use my magic because it doesn't matter. The last
Yeah.
fight I have in this tutorial.
Attack again.
Baby, baby.
Yeah, this most of this gameplay is gonna be this. By the way,
Yeah.
me
Yep, definitely.
doing this,
Exploited the enemy's weakness.
Exploiting everyone's weaknesses.
or me just acting alone.
Yeah.
I also gotta get used to switching a tactic before.
Yeah.
Oh, wands. Wands give me the XP
XP.
or recent
Oh
magic.
no, those give you the yeah, those give you stat ups.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Yes, my skill level has increased.
I have some good news.
What's up, Tyler?
I was worried about how I was going to do myself, so I checked my food stamp card, and yeah, I have like $697 on there, and I'm pretty fucking happy about that.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh god, I could buy so much food with that.
Yeah.
Oh, mashed potatoes, and stuffing, and ooh.
Delayed.
Everybody else get T-bone steaks and Oscar.
Have them split up.
Oh boy, split up. That's safe.
Yeah. All paraded in. I will never be using this.
Yeah, same. From the little bit that I did play of this, I used it for the tutorial and then never again.
Well, it's just I don't trust them not to kill themselves.
Same.
Especially this early in the game. Regroup
Yeah.
everyone. Besides,
Okay.
want to grind solo, I'll grind
Welcome
solo.
May have to get off here a little bit because
Mm-hmm.
I got work tomorrow.
RB, me and Owl found this mod that basically lets you play Minecraft without the use of Hamachi.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's a multiplayer mod. Unfortunately, it doesn't have 1.16.4, which I want to use for a multiplayer map pack. That'd be fun. Or 1.16.5, which is the version that allows for better Minecraft. So we'd have to use better Minecraft's 1.18 version if we wanted to do better Minecraft.
Yeah, usually 1.16 is really good, especially 1.16.1 is where a lot of good mod packs are, and I know 1.12 is really good as well, because there's a lot of good mods on 1.12.
That's the other one that they do have.
Oh, nice.
Right
because
now,
I know like Sky Factory is like on one of the two.
Yeah, right now for the multiplayer they have 1.12, 1.17, 1.18, and a couple versions of each. I think, like a few versions of 1.17 and 1.18. But we'll just have to wait until they introduce 1.16. Unfortunately. Also, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, kind of went up. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast our blessing when. Oh no, the Arcana. Social link level 2. Power to create personas of the full Arcana has grown. Good. Let's head out first. Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds really cool.
Hey. Friendly student. Hey, friendly student. Hey, you're Minato, right? Ah, what? Man, I knew it. I heard from Junpei that you're pretty close with Yukari-san. What's up with that? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. By the way.
But,
I'm
sorry.
I'm Kenji Tomochika. There's a morning assembly, so better hurry. Looking for someone with a little bit mileage.
But I'll see you guys later.
I'll see you later, Arby.
Yep, have fun with the stream. See ya.
Yep.
We'll hear a word from the student council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from class 3D.
Thank you. So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
God, are you so fucking catty?
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her.
Icy aura.
Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Also that.
Yeah, I try not to think about that. As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment.
I agree with. Yeah, you need to be committed.
That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential.
I reached my full potential. The benefits of my education. Gastic. Hated. Lofty.
Thank you.
Kind of half-assed most of my education. Yeah, passed, but.
Dang, that was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So,
I'm back.
any idea what you just said?
A little bit. Sorta. I got the
Not a
gist of it.
clue.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say.
Ah, it sounds like something a Japanese man writing a video game would say.
If it was
Yeah.
anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses
No
off.
shit, yeah. Shit.
All right, today we'll be going over, my G era literature. Open your page 12. You know what? I'm tired of this textbook. I don't know. I just went over this novel. I've got a great poem we can cover. Instead, close your textbook, everyone, and listen. Isolated
Great
clouds
teacher.
suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. Still tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Stay up. All right. Kenji, better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay, along with a regular assignment tonight. I'll expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't keep out, like, with the store-bought stuff like last time. Christ.
I like how this is a normal occurrence.
Yeah, she's afraid the student to make her buy food. Stay up and listen to the lecture. Damn, it's Rise.
That's funny.
Class has ended for today. After today, we'll be able to use time. Have a social link. Hey, waste time with those. Also, those are many places. Arm courage. Be sure to look around the town as well as. I agree with that.
Oh
but...
boy.
Hopefully I don't. I think it's safe.
Yeah, I thought there was a save spot in the classroom.
Oh, I think that's.
Oh, damn.
That's the key.
That kind of sucks.
Bathroom. This now just.
Yeah. Yep. Alright, let's go piss like 30 times. Get great. Feeling good. It's like The Sims.
Yep.
You can
I'm
get
great.
It's like The Sims, how you can get your hygiene all the way up by just washing your hands. Don't shower or anything, just wash your hands. You're stinky and almost
Stinky,
empty on
disgusting,
hygiene,
vile
go wash your hands.
Where?
Let all of these hens on the school property.
The ladies' mag. You come off with his fist.
Man, take a look at that. I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet?
The man.
I mean,
Or
come
the
on.
man
He
in
is?
you.
You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where.
Wait for us!
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Doesn't look like you are.
Oh yeah. What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station?
Yeah, that's a odd place
You
to
mean
hang
you're
out.
not hanging out with your
Women.
friends?
Yeah.
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Girls love the aloof
Why
type.
can't he be more friendly? But that's what makes him so cool.
Don't be aloof in high school. It does not work.
Man, how can you
It
not know
doesn't.
their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them.
Also, that
Oh well, let's go.
that first girl that said that sounded like the girl in FF10 that's like, East block in the front row. When talking or telling Tidus where they're sitting at the beginning. That's who it fucking sounded like. What the hell? East block in the front row, 5th seat from the right.
Oh, dude.
I've played that way too many times. Holy shit.
Good hit streak. Still, we need to talk to our good old companion. Police station.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. I was waiting for you guys. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Nice.
Give me these weapons.
Really? Sweet.
Supplied from the fucking police.
5,000
Oh,
yen. That's like $50.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections.
Thing, right?
Yeah.
These things still
Yeah.
cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I love that voice actor. I don't know his name, but he always sounds like he's talking with a cold.
I've been informed about
Grant
you two.
George.
My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer.
Because I was
It
looking
doesn't
at that
take a
too.
genius to know something strange
I was
is
wondering
going
who it
on
was.
here.
I found it.
Voice is another character in this.
I'm only doing what I think is
Yeah.
right.
Important character.
Oh boy.
Recommend me.
Probably not at this point.
Here to save 60. Now exit. I'll save him.
Yeah.
Beating on the fly. 50. Take off. Bad move. Laters. Oh, he's setting up the for social link.
Oh. Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Okay. So we're gonna go to the station.
What awaits us there?
Item we need to buy for a station.
Oh.
No, it's not the station. Actual. Here. Oh, that's what a movie. Now map. It might be with Todai station.
Yeah.
I forget. Like some of these areas are connected. Map if you go a certain way. Yeah. Here.
Oh.
Oh
yeah, the strip mall.
Yeah. Octopi.
Oh, God, I want takoyaki.
Yeah. Your takoyaki. Oh. Couple months. Question it.
That's one of the reasons I stopped playing Yakuza was because all the fucking food placement looked really yummy.
Right. Brian. Box. Money enough. After that, it'll take me to that.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Nice.
I mean, like, exploration, Tartarus. Ends. For now, I'll never know. Here, like the face the day, best to be prepared or may find it. Whenever you or Tartarus know, and I'll gather everyone. Also, since you're there, care of, you may go out tonight if you. Well, that's it. Keep work. Now you're able to go out. Fast. I'll be more prepared next time. I honestly will. Yes.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Other message. Side. You can side only. Fighting from this point towards late May, when friend Founder and Storm this provide you with on a shot. Go outside and courage. Late notes not to study points. Okay, so that's the case. It advising well for that. I have okay. It advised me to get 6,000.
Yeah.
By Adbull. Adbull is some weird takoyaki. I need to have that. An old energy drink and some weird takoyaki I'll keep pocket for several days.
Yummy. Yummy, yummy.
I'll feed it to someone. I don't know who, but I will. Rotate saves.
I will force it down their gullet if I have to.
Yeah. Now telling us to go and increase our courage. And the best way to increase our courage is play some games. Hey.
Oh yeah,
games, they'll
love arcades.
Change your stats. One of the games, the current game that's playing right now, horror game. Yeah, virtual arcade. Side. Depending on what go, you make charm, courage, mimics. Well, those stats are high enough, then you may even be acquaintances. Stay here until midnight? Yeah, of course. Or the horror room. Play that. Watch a scary video in small and closed booth. You were alone inside, but Al felt like there was someone else with you. Purchased. Late, so you decide to go back to your dorm. Alright, first free.
Got how many Kyaku's just crawling out of your TV? Or Sachiko, whatever the fuck the Grudge and or the Ring's name is.
And then we gotta keep our academics going.
Like a good, diligent student you are.
Building Japanese. Great conditions, I won't feel terrible after studying.
Yeah.
Saved. I end up being.
Yep.
No longer in great. Okay, cool. And use the bathroom again. And you want to talk again? What's up, Minato? Huh? All by yourself? Dude, I thought the rumors about you and Yukari-san was true. Still early, man. Come on. Only one man. I'm a young high school boy. I need to play cool, right? Oh yeah? Well, it's not like I care or anything. You sure had some bad luck since you transferred here. You know, dude, all that weird stuff that's been happening. How's everyone been saying you hearing strange voice? Well, I guess since you headphones, you probably haven't heard anything. Digs at me. Christ, I feel bullied. I'm getting bullied.
I told Hammer that we had a new emote and I used it, and his response in Hammer fashion was to scream yo.
There's someone standing in front of your desk. Classmate you were
dare
talking
that.
to earlier. Hey man, I'm gonna get some ramen after school. You wanna come?
Yes.
Why are you asking me? No reason, really. I just have anything to do later. And I thought, finish our conversation from this morning. So what do you say, man? Let's get some ramen talk.
I agree, let's go get ramen.
According to Igor, the strength of your social link is 90%. So if I talk to this guy, get strong personas, okay. Talk to everyone. Social butterfly. Able to summon God.
Yeah.
Good Todai strip mall, ramen shop, Agakure. Not doing that? Well, now that's I'm talking about. Was I right or was I right? This ramen tastes great, doesn't it? I bet they put special ingredient in it. Oh,
Yeah,
ramen.
that low poly ramen JPEG looks delicious.
Probably some sort of special. Oh, sorry, man. My bad. I get all geeked up when I eat here. I agree with you.
Shut up and eat.
You really? I mean, you appreciate the subtle yet distinct flavors. Wow, you don't look like the type of guy I normally hang with. I guess looks aren't everything. Am I right? But by the way, man, I hear you and Yukari are close. Damn, boy, you move fast. I mean, just transferred here. I can't blame you though. Man's got to be aggressive now. Not too aggressive, Kenji. Not too aggressive.
I was gonna say, don't be too aggressive, Jesus.
Hey, let's hang out
How
after
you get
school.
charges upon yourself.
Yeah, let's hang out after school sometime. We'll get some food and I'll tell you about my plan. Wait, dude, you flip. Kenji seems like you. Become friends with Kenji.
Yay, friend.
Hear his voice. Thou shalt have our blessing. Thou choosest to create a persona of the Magician Arcana. Or Arcana. Arcane?
Arcana.
You have established a new social link. May be able to create a social link by getting to know the person better. When you fuse personas, the strength of your social link will affect the result of the persona. Create a persona that has the same persona as be able to gain additional experience for that persona. Try to discover as many social links as you can and fuse as possible. Totally. And it's already
That is the name of the game, after all.
It's already nighttime. Damn, I missed my favorite TV show. You're one serious dude. Oh well, let's get going. Decide to return to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Oh. Exploring Tartarus can be very tiring. If long you may be. Just because the next day is an important one, chances you might not be going to happen. Other conditions vary as make sure you take into consideration. Want to wait in one condition? Don't hesitate. Tartarus will quickly become tired and may require days of rest. Unwise to venture in Tartarus, so be sure to check each other's members' condition. Alright. I appreciate the advice. We're not going to Tartarus tonight. But we are going to the arcade. I am going to take this.
At the arcade.
Yes. You gotta do it everywhere. Just constant pissing.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's how you get ahead in this world.
May or may not read.
Yeah.
And if I end up being
well, I mean, you literally just saved and went to the bathroom. I'd reload at that point, honestly.
If I end up being tired. Not tired,
Yeah. Oh, hey, Jack Frost.
Yeah.
I just noticed there, boy.
At the game panic. Like, I like to do this game. Yo, let's master trivia against the players from all over Japan. That makes
You failed.
Yeah, I'm kind of an idiot.
You got all the questions wrong. Fucking moron.
Well, study, of course. Gotta be that diligent student.
Study deep into the night.
I'm also gonna get into like perfect college.
Gotta penetrate that night.
If I'm gonna be tired, not. Fuck if I'm tired.
So hey, Kaz.
I'm not tired.
Nice.
Over here, a conversation. Is it just me, or have there been more weird people? Talk about those apathy syndrome, right? My neighbors had that. He grossed me out. Disgusting fuck. Doesn't care about anything, just stares at the wall. Hate him. Sometimes I think I have it too, and it depresses me. Maybe you just need some exercise. Hey, the academic team are accepting new members. Maybe I should join. First bell rank.
So what club we going for?
Oh, kendo. Or keto. Gotta
Good.
learn how to use
the right
sword.
choice. Yes, the good choice.
As I've ended for the night, it seems like a team. Including whom you might be able to join. Have a conversation.
Okay, cool.
Oh no.
So I joined a Discord server for that Minecraft mod, and it came up with like the pop-up window, and I was anticipating it asking me to have my phone number on file to verify my account. And I've ran into 2 Discords thus far that I wanted to join for something or other that have had that. And I immediately leave because no, I'm not doing that. Or I'll give Discord a few things. My phone number is not one of them. If I had it. If I had a phone, at least. That's the other thing. Like, for people that don't have phones and you have to do that, get fucked, I guess.
Great condition. God damn it.
Damn. That's how I feel when I wake up most mornings. Oh, I'm sorry, cats. Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Yeah, why not? I don't have the persona for it.
Yeah.
Tell me to do anything.
Yeah.
Kendo. Members fight like a samurai. Going?
Yeah.
That's how Ari's Taco. He'll be joined. This is Yuko, our manager. Hello.
To kick your fucking ass.
I'm Yuko. Nishiwaka. Nishiwaki? Waki? Yeah.
Nishiwaki, yeah.
Waki, nice to meet you. You're a junior, right? Since we're the same year, you can just call me Yuko. Hey, Kazushi, right?
Yeah.
Kazushi.
It'd be Kazushi.
Yes, sir. Future captain of the team. He's a great athlete and scores well in competitions. We're in the same
It
class,
could either
right?
be Kazushi or Kazushi.
Kazushi. All right. Here, okay. Got it.
I need to learn my pronunciation of names better.
You're the guy who went out with Kari Takaba first day of school, right? You're practically famous. I don't know why anyone would be famous dating like a basic bitch like Kari.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. That's like dating. That'd be like dating Yukiko in Persona 4 and everyone being like, "Oh, dude, you're so cool. Oh, dude, you're awesome. We love you."
I'm Kazushi Miyamoto. Seen me around, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Long story short, from now on, you're mine after school.
Hot.
Just because you joined mid-season doesn't think I can go easy on you.
Hot.
Hey, friend. Kazushi. Joined the Kendo team. Friended your new teammate.
Hell yeah.
Voice in your head rings. Hard, baby. Thou shalt have our blessing when chooseth to create a persona of the Chariot Arcana. That was a new social link. That reading is tax price. Since today is your first practice, you have to look around and call it a day. I'll make sure your uniform is ready for next time. After looking around, you decide to go back to the door.
Yeah, that's why I've avoided games with a lot of reading recently.
Sup, dude?
Up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Hey, I heard you're friends with Kenji, right? Kenji now. Said you're a pretty cool guy. Friends? Sort of. I known him for a long time. Since we usually have. Good guy, and man, he no fear when it comes to the ladies. By the way, let's go to Tartarus tonight. Had a I heard the laws are increased. Better kick cattle ass. Imine.
Nah. Yeah. I said, hey.
What? Probably it. Yeah, we'll probably it.
Yeah. I'm glad you're a normal human being that fucking saves in multiple slots.
So if I fuck up and go back to the slot I didn't fuck up in.
I know. I've been watching someone I was watching Pro Jared play like Final Fantasy, and he kept saving in the same slot, and it irked me.
Oh, it's
Like,
part of you.
hurt.
That's why mine only physical skill. Use is supposed to be fight with the fist. Mono? I'm mono. Oh, that's right. I use a sword. Jesus fucking Christ.
Junpei, you're a fucking idiot.
Sorry, what's up? I prefer a bow and arrow. Probably archery club. That's great. A bow, you don't have to fall down if you dodge one of your arrows. Although bow doesn't do damage and it misses a lot, you can always balance those with negative with your persona. So no worries. Junpei is the
So
best.
basically, you suck. Got it.
Bored after school because I can't do anything training. By the way, have you joined any clubs? Or have? Good, I hope you enjoy. Tough to attend all the time, but you'll really get a lot out of it. Oh. Let's talk to...
Hey, redhead.
Can I help you? Check everyone's conditions. Everyone seems to be healthy. Tell me, why not? Good. It's good. Cool.
Nice.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I would do the strategy of fighting big shadows.
Sounds like a good strategy.
Or this operation. Gonna save again. Just the lot before going to TARDIS.
Yeah.
Or we don't.
Just for paranoia. I get it.
Ready. Okay. Since the god I'm following does recommend else. Don't need to fight. Leveling shouldn't be a problem, considering this is meant for hard play.
Yep.
Guard up nonetheless. Okay. But it has. Attack.
We're only killing you for the treasure you guard.
Attack and run.
Never mind. Fair enough.
Remember, I need to fight the large shot. Don't need the. I don't have. Fuck. Ari, what the hell?
Oh shit, dumbass.
Fucking miss.
She granted, she did say bows miss a lot.
I won't waste my fucking SP on this bullshit.
Yeah.
What a stunning victory.
Healing, I think? Yeah.
Only healing, not SP.
Unfortunately, as hopeful as that would be.
Needs to be. Yeah, this is a.
Yeah.
combat at all costs.
Back. Because I don't think this goes
Nice.
towards being tired. Not entirely sure. Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
Oops.
This thing won't give up.
No. Kind of tempted. Kind of tempted to reload.
I wouldn't blame you.
Let him reload.
Yeah.
The attempt to do. Not like I'm trying to do a perfect run, but I desperately have to go back.
Yep.
I'm not trying to do this perfectly or anything, but I do want to avoid much combat in human as possible. Fight only. Worth the damn.
Yeah.
All shadows are.
Do the big shadows, I'm assuming they give enough XP to compensate for not fighting the small?
Large group, fairly weak. Compensate because the small ones are one strong one or a lot of medium ones,
Yeah.
but just number of shadows.
Okay. Makes sense.
And I don't want to. I'm trying to do all 15 floors first level.
Yeah.
No fucking problem. Wasting my fighting.
Yeah, exactly. It's like avoiding using, well, just fucking magic in any game you're trying to run from enemies and avoid using.
Yep. That thing totally worked. Fucking wall. Get. Oh wow. Fuck.
Good job, Yukari. Did something right for once.
On.
I'm surprised that shadow didn't fucking chase you.
They're off the minimap. Or the aggro.
Yeah.
Here. Place.
I like how in some games, if an enemy's behind you, it doesn't exist anymore.
Travis. Travis.
What's up, Tyler?
So playing Borderlands 3, it says I have a zone progress complete rate of 104%.
Good job.
How do you get 104%?
Giving your best and then some.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
I mean, if it was like a collectathon, that makes sense because a lot of them have that, but that's really weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know, like, Spyro does that. Where it's like, oh, you can beat, like, Spyro 1 by, like, I think 105%.
Yeah, because there's extra shit.
But I need.
Yeah.
Poke it.
Poke it in the butt.
And then run away.
3 enemies detected. Strike first.
Are you gonna be escaping a lot?
I want to avoid combat. I only do that because of item.
For now, what I suggest, go to your system settings and turning on cursor memory.
But it should automatically go to.
Big.
It is on.
Cursor memory on. Oh.
It automatically goes to attack.
That's kind of annoying.
Well, I'm assuming it's gonna. You're getting to
Like,
combat because you fight, right?
Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
escaping
Like
wastes a turn.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was gonna say it makes sense that they'd do that, but I'm so used to like Final Fantasy, how it like actually keeps the cursor. Because like, oh yeah, whatever you have it set to is probably what you're gonna want to keep going with. Which I usually play on. I I've gotten to the point where I usually have cursor memory on in games I play. That's awesome. I didn't know you could do that.
It's a useful thing to have.
3 enemies detected. Strike first.
For variety's sake.
Oh, it did say.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
But
Please hit! I couldn't defeat it.
done.
It seems to have multiple weaknesses.
Okay.
Hey, Hammer.
Only one more.
Last one.
Awesome.
You are. You did get scammed, I'm sorry.
It takes 2 turns in order to fully scan.
Yeah.
Or at least until.
Also, I noticed that it did stay on the escape, by the way.
Oh, it did. Old shadow.
Oh. Yeah. Turn around, golden boy.
I want to give. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in shadow wait.
Of course.
Shadow that. Hey, you can.
They're basically golden slimes. Or, golden slimes. They're basically metal slimes.
Pathing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Poke. Nice.
That's a rare form. Teach it a lesson.
Come on. Damn.
On, Junpei. Nice.
Oh, wow. Good job, Junpei. Holy shit.
Of coin, I can sell it for money.
That was pretty good, Junpei. I'm proud of you. You didn't fuck up for once.
Yeah. Is the man. Go away.
Poke.
Enemies.
Enemies
Fight.
detected. Strike first.
Hey, I don't think it goes towards you being tired running away. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I don't. I think actual.
What a weird strategy.
Going after big people. Go after big man.
Yeah.
No.
2 enemies detected. Strike first.
The one. Again, I want to have them spawn.
According to this game fact, escaping from battle doesn't make you tired, only finishing a battle.
And
2 enemies detected. Strike first.
What's up, hand man?
I know this is a
Mr.
very
Handman.
weird way to play Persona 3, but like this tired function. Like if I wanted,
It sucks.
yeah. Small one.
3 enemies
Like, I
detected.
really
Strike first.
do not like that it existed. Like, I understand it's to make you balance it out, but still.
Does returning to the
3
using the return pad make you tired?
Strike first.
Let me see if I can find anything for that.
I got a short bow. Oh, here's a big one. God damn it. Round, my dude. Round.
I'm not seeing anything about it making you tired by going back to the lobby, so I assume not.
It seems to have multiple weaknesses. It seems to have multiple weaknesses.
Oh yeah, because we reloaded, we didn't have their weakness.
Don't get careless.
So yeah, this is the main strategy, just fighting big shadows and leveling up.
Yeah. Poke.
Kick. And the amount of XP.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of jarring seeing someone play an RPG like this, whereas like I've been on no trigger. My main prerogative is to fight everything on screen that I see. But then again, it doesn't have anything stupid like a fatigue system, so.
Round. That direction.
He turned around.
Because sometimes he just stops. That's the.
There we go.
I missed my bow.
It happens to all men as they get older, don't worry.
Funny.
Aw, that's a disappointing number. I wanted it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, not 1, 2, 3, 5.
Oh, no, that's a. Want to check the map. I'm used to pressing start to check a map.
Oh.
Alright. Plus.
Nah. Thank you, heel slut.
All of my
Hammer, you're not real. 3, I think, or 4. Oh no, 3 shadows. I can't defeat odd numbers. Or even, whatever.
Okay. That's the kid. Oh yeah, in this game, FPS you can.
Nice.
Boss in
That's
particular.
cool. I'm assuming it's weak to pierce damage.
Try this real quick. Oh, I mean, full kill. Okay.
Nice.
Case.
All I can think of now is fucking you go back to the lobby and it just cuts to Ron from one of the Harry Potter games going, I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. Like, there's like missions where you end up having free time midday. It's like not even like 1 p.m. And Ron will be like, I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. It's like, what the fuck, Ron?
The enemy is stronger than you're accustomed to. Proceed with caution.
Hey.
You literally just watched me play Quidditch. You did nothing.
Alright, fine.
All right.
Okay.
You attack
Nice.
the enemy's weak point.
Attack its weak point for massive damage.
The enemy's weak point.
All out. This is an all-out attack kind of fight.
The enemy's weak point.
Yeah.
Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
While Junpei and Hikari whittle down one enemy
Yeah.
and they heal when needed.
That one just won't
That.
die.
That was a stupid thing for you to do.
Very.
Couldn't defeat it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay, if that's the case. Hikari.
All right.
Or... Still gonna use.
You attack
Yeah.
the enemy's weak point. Attack again.
Nice.
Yes. The enemy is vulnerable.
Here's our
Attack.
chance for an all-out attack. Let me at him.
Oh yeah, I forgot Junpei got knocked on his ass. I'm like, why was that specifically Yukari?
Hang in there.
Oh.
Iori is in danger.
Yukari. Girl. We need to have a talk.
Be careful. Iori is severely injured. Yes. The enemy is vulnerable. Attack.
Miss.
Fuck.
I think. Yeah, he's fast enough.
Nice.
Hikari gets attacked.
Oh, well, that works.
The enemy's already recovered.
Okay, cool. So it takes a turn for you to recover.
Yeah. That's good.
Alright, fine.
I'm gonna have her just on heal support just in case
You attack
doesn't
the enemy's weak
Yeah.
point.
finish off. It's good. Or I miss. Whatever, Junpei and me should survive if we get hit by Garu.
Yeah. Especially now. Oh, she healed herself. Never mind.
That's fine.
Iori is in
Yeah.
danger. Hey, are you all right?
Also fine. But going to medicine. Ari, focus on.
Yeah.
Hang in there.
I would have laughed if she healed you instead.
No. As long as you're up to date on your cactus, the combat isn't too
You struck the
Yeah.
enemy's weak point.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me at him.
and kill, but Junpei's cleave should kill. Or just a regular slap. Or that.
That worked.
Close one.
Nice. Good job, Orifice.
No one was tired. What? Smart individual. Damn. Healing is free in this. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really nice that it does that.
I'll save over this slot because I don't want to make. I want to make 2 save slots, one for entering Tartarus and one with current progress to Tartarus.
Yeah.
So if I have to restart the whole thing, I'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
And one before going
Makes
into.
sense. Excuse me.
Got about a minute, so next time you get to the next stuff, boss owls.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Big shadow.
Yeah. Yeah, we've made a decent headway into the early game of this.
RA. Maybe.
Useful. Nah, let's not.
I don't need. Gotta be tactical. We can't be using all of our force.
Yeah.
Got a good what, like 5-6 fights in us at our current levels. Fucking die.
So there's like strike first, ask questions later.
It's her to say. She's not the one fighting.
Yeah.
Down. Poke. Definitely a more. Oh, the distress. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Yeah, because you snuck up and poked them in the ass. I'd be distressed too. That is a big boy.
Really, the only ones worth fighting.
Yeah.
But what do you think of the progress so far?
Making good headway.
Do it, Junpei. Did it.
Nice. Yeah, we're about where I figured we'd get after 2 hours or 3 hours.
Patient Katana, so I have.
Yeah.
Big one.
Now, if only every other shadow on this floor could be like you, sir.
Be careful. There are 4 enemies.
Good.
Yes, excellent attack. Get him.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
Another enemy defeated. 2 remain.
Oh.
This thing won't give up. Only 1 more.
Fine. I don't really.
Yeah. Might as well save the resources. It's useful. So it's good to be showered with money.
But yeah, this is gonna be this. 100 floors. Ours is only like 50.
Yeah. Didn't realize how many floors this fucking place was. Jesus.
Digging.
Yeah.
Two enemies detected. Strike first.
Also, another fun fact: if you stand on top of a elevated area, they can't climb up and get poke at them even alerted.
Nice.
Advantage.
Yeah. That's cool.
Or 8. Also, when you're above, you just right.
Get out of here, you pussy.
Shadows all over the fuck.
Well, yeah, the game's not gonna give you what you want. Are you kidding me? Oh,
Like this?
Never mind. Speak of the devil.
There are 4 enemies. Strike first.
Give the game too little credit.
Fair. Fair enough. Awesome.
Another enemy defeated. 2 remain.
Bashing butts as well as these nuts. You got this, Junpei.
Who the man, Junpei? Goddamn. Level up. Ash armor.
Prevents chafing.
Fast.
Yeah.
Honestly, I probably should give it to Junpei, but... Or not Junpei, Yukari, because...
Yeah.
But I can. I don't.
I found it's my armor.
I'll give her shit when she...
Yeah.
Enemies I don't want to fight.
Strike first.
That's how I am with Chrono Trigger. Like, any new armor piece I find or, like, helmets, like, can that go on Chrono? And
Not can go
Chrono
on
will get
one of
first
you.
pick. Yeah.
The unclean.
Also, I lied. I don't think I ever saw the true ending of that game.
I think the perfect good ending.
Yeah. Because I realized I'm pretty sure I beat it on the PS1. And the ending I saw had Luca chilling. I don't think that's the true ending. Well, for that version of the game it is.
Hey, no
God.
fair! They got me!
Damn it, Junpei.
Oh, right.
3 enemies armed. Don't get careless.
fast. It's a waste of a fight, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like no one gets fucking tired after it.
Another enemy defeated. Good job. Awesome. Keep up the good work.
Tired. A little bit of health. I already have it picked. I guess the worst part about doing it this way is not guaranteed to get.
Oh, yeah, true.
So maybe might go back and find 4 personas.
Yeah.
Because if I just fight weaker, more incapable.
Yup.
But yeah, I mean this is gonna be the game. Not 5 days.
Yep.
40 hours. Gameplay loop I have seen for an never actually can beat FPS.
Yeah.
Of course, the gameplay loop will get for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're just dealing with the early game slog that most RPGs like this kind of have.
Yeah, feels like shit and you don't want to play it. Medicine. I think that floor and I'm assuming money.
One enemy detected. Strike first.
One of the weaker. Oh, this poison. Well. Fight. They're gonna fight.
Yeah.
Money? Money. But yeah.
Okay, so I'm not crazy. There is an ending of Chrono Trigger where Lucas steals a child.
I thought that was the Chrono Cross connection.
I thought so too, because if that is the Chrono Cross connection, then I have seen that. But I could have sworn I played the fucking PS1 version of the game, so I don't know. I'm very confused now.
What, an LP?
I played the Steam version. Maybe? No, I'm gonna boot up the Steam version real quick.
You would remember.
True. Also, how much time do I have in this? 8 hours? No. That wouldn't be it then. If I only have 8 hours into that, no. That's not where I did. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Because I don't think I watched an LP of that, because that's one of the few games that I wanted to go in blind.
Maybe that spoiled at one point?
That could be. Definitely could be.
3 enemies detected. Strike first. Strike first.
Guy, person. I'm. Oh. probably will not try to fight this.
Yeah.
But I will say, the old college try tomorrow. Oh, what, we got to 410. 145 more floor. No, 245 more floors to go.
Yeah, we got a good chunk of the way through this.
Yeah. Also, right?
Yeah.
So much for watching. One of my premiere stream.
Yeah. Was his debutting today. He got debutted.
Not say it like that. I'll tell you, yeah, we will be back tomorrow for another 3 hours on a third.
Hell yeah.
Thank you all for watching, both watching live and down below if bored or schedule for playing coming days or
Yep.
a good one. Stop recording now.
Yeah, stop stream.